Carmen?
Yes.
Galvin?
Yep.
Pep?
Yes, Michael.
Gio? Oh.
Where's Gio?
I don't know, but I hope he woke up this morning and said, I really felt that you wanted coffee. And I went and got coffee. That's what I hope is happening, but I don't think it is. I had the coffee over the weekend from Starbucks, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, yeah?
I missed it. Yeah, I did.
Same old school order?
Yeah, I was driving back from Orlando, and I got around to Plant City, and the kids started getting hungry. So I said, all right, let me pull off. There's a McDonald's over here. And I pulled off, and right past Stingray Chevrolet, there's a McDonald's and a Starbucks in the same parking lot. I said, this guy's a little sleepy. Let me go get a little caffeine. And when I went in there, I had the urge for coffee, and I had the coffee, and I enjoyed it. I missed it.
You didn't want to hit the McCafe?
No, I didn't. I'm not saying that it's not good. I don't know, but I'm just not used to it. You know
I think
what I mean?
it's rated as one of the best. Like
Probably is.
You know,
and there's nothing wrong with McDonald's. I like McDonald's, but I just am used to what I'm used to. All right, here comes Gio. Let's see if he has.
Boo, boo.
Okay.
Well, you were a second or two behind today, and I thought maybe you felt my vibes that I was asking you to go get coffee.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's all right.
You should have vibed into a text message.
No, I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to make you go out of your way. I just thought maybe today he was like, I feel his strong desire for coffee.
Take the initiative.
No.
Joe reads vibes.
Yeah,
Gio
that's right.
reads text messages.
Right.
I did not detect this disturbance in the force.
I was telling him I went to Starbucks yesterday. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I went to Starbucks 3 days in a row. But
We're back, baby.
I only got coffee one time. The other time I went with the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my life. My wife wakes me up at 7:30 in the morning on vacation and says, "I need you to go to Starbucks." And I go, "Okay," and I just move like a robot. I just get up and go.
You do any honey in your tea?
No.
Oh, that's the way.
Yeah, I like honey.
Well, I'm getting iced tea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like hot tea and I like honey in it. You know, normally I just do it at home, whatever. I rarely stop. But if I do stop somewhere and get it, they need a better delivery system for the honey. They have
Not
the honey
little packets.
Yeah, and the packets. I've seen the maple syrup in the disc.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make more sense?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Have sticky fingers all day.
That's true. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. It is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I did go to Disney this weekend. Did I love it or did I hate it?
You loved it.
Hated it.
Hated it.
So hot. You're walking around.
Carmen, it was the hottest I've ever been. But I'll be honest with you, I loved it. I had a great weekend. It was good. You saw my steps. I had a lot of steps.
Yep.
And we did a lot of walking. There was 2 times I thought, I'm being totally honest with you, we were somewhere over in Fantasyland in the late afternoon, and I thought, worst case scenario, they have to get a wheelchair for me.
Yeah.
My back hurt so bad. I went, how do I get out of here if I can't walk out of here?
Did you see I sent you the reel on Park Rash that the plus size park hoppers had?
Yes, they had a lot of chub rub.
And Park Rash, and they showed you how they showed ways to like combat that and how to, if you've got it, what'd you do?
Any of those ways lose weight? Is any of those?
No,
none of them.
they
None of
mentioned
them.
that. They
All
talked about maybe some use aloe, some use different topical ointments.
I had no
Maybe
chub
eat
rub.
the aloe instead of Cheetos.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Eat the aloe instead of Cheetos.
I didn't know if you had Park Rash. So
I
I
had
wanted to
no
make
park
sure.
rash. Yeah, I was good. I had no chub rub. Couple of things. I was walking around, my back started really hurting pretty bad, and my wife wanted to go on the we had a fast pass thing for the Snow White 7 Dwarfs Mine Train.
Right.
And I did not want to go on that, mostly out of fear of roller coasters. Even though I've been on it before, the idea of going on it again got so inside my head. I was like, my back's not feeling good. I don't want to go.
It's barely a roller coaster.
Listen to me. I know it. I'm not saying I'm so brave. I'm saying I'm just a big chicken.
Yeah.
And then my wife looked at me
But
and said,
you're putting it out there like you're on this big roller coaster when it's
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. What I'm saying is my fear of roller coasters far greater than the actual strength and velocity of this roller coaster.
But for those that don't go to Disney, never been, this is like the entry level. Okay,
this is little kids roller
It's
coaster.
a step above outside of a shopping center.
Right. It's you're
horsey.
You're 42 inches now. You can go on the roller coaster, and you take little kids.
And the anxiety that I was having, I thought I was going to throw up before I got on the thing.
Yeah.
She said to me, she goes, "Listen to me. I really want you to come on this because I don't want to sit next to a stranger. And I went, okay. And I went on there, and the first thing that happened when we got on there is my legs didn't fit between the bars.
Oh.
And I thought, this might be my out. And the lady goes, squeeze your legs together. And I said, okay. And I squeezed them, and she pushed the bar down. And I went, oh, damn it. So I fit comfortably. And man, I have never talked to Jesus as much as I did on that ride.
Really?
I was like, because I have the fear. It's not like I know it's not bad, but the fear of it makes it why. And then the whole idea of the first thing you do is whoosh right down. But it was over, and I went, that's ridiculous. I can't believe I'm even scared of that. I know, but it's the truth, is that it's such a baby ride, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's in your head.
Actually, I do like it. I enjoyed when it was over. I was like, oh, that was pretty fun.
Little kids ride, so it's in your head.
My daughter, who also inherited my chicken gene, went on the Seven Dwarfs and then wanted to go on the Tiana ride, which is the big 50-foot waterfall, and she went on that. And then got so brave, she went on Big Thunder Mountain afterwards. She's a coaster kid now.
Yeah, Big Thunder Mountain's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't go on that.
More of a roller coaster.
Yeah, I just said, you go. We'll see you later.
Yeah,
that was it.
Again, I still don't believe you like Disney.
Yeah.
Chio.
It's like you're hot, your back hurts. I hate the rides. Like there's nothing. Park crash. Nothing sticks out. You're
walking.
like, this is great.
First thing we did when we get in there is we eat breakfast. We have a breakfast reservation right there. The last thing I want to do is get full and then have to walk around.
Yeah.
Right. But so I ate a light breakfast, and then we walked around, and we had everything so planned out, and we didn't have to wait in any lines, that it was the easiest way to go. So it was good. I didn't mind it at all. It was very hot, and I was very sweaty, but I also got some steps in, and I sweat some sweat out. So I was it was all right. Not bad. I look. Am I going back next weekend? No, but I enjoyed being there this weekend.
I don't believe you.
Shut your mouth. I want to tell you the most amazing thing that happened this weekend. Friday at Hooters, my dad came and met me up at Hooters, and John Brennan's parents met him at Hooters. It was a nice father, son, mother little luncheon that we had.
I saw a picture of your dad from at Hooters.
Yeah.
And the first thing that stuck out to me is, God damn, his hair is great.
It's glorious.
Yeah,
It's glorious.
I thought that is fantastic.
I curse him every time I see his face.
That's all that
I
stuck
go,
out
you
for me.
You gave me your butthole eyes and none of your hair.
Hooters on a Friday and great hair. What more could you ask for?
Didn't eat any chicken wings.
Oh.
At all.
You didn't or he didn't?
I neither one of us.
Oh.
Neither one of us did. So my father borrowed 2 guns from me. I don't know what he does with them.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know what he does with them. He was out of town. He borrowed them. And he came back and he gave me back the 2 guns after Hooters. I went over to his car and he handed me an envelope with the guns in it. What's wrong?
Just passing back and forth guns in the Hooters parking lot doesn't sound like the safest thing.
It's very legal, very unloaded. Yeah. My father had possession of my weapons. He brought them in a big padded envelope, gave them back to me. There is some question about whether or not one of the ones that I gave him was a revolver or a semi-automatic gun, and he gave me back 2 guns. Not both of the ones that I lent him. So anyway, the whole thing is I got in my car and I opened the envelope to look at them and I took them out of the envelope and put them back in the envelope. Neither one of the guns loaded. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come home, take them and put them in the safe. The next day, go to Disney, walking through the park.
Oh, no.
I see a guy with a bomb sniffing dog, and it's a beautiful dog. And we all look at it and then go, oh, look at the dog. And the dog starts to walk up to me, and my wife goes, don't pet it. I go, I'm not petting. I'm not stupid. And I take 2 more steps, and the guy comes over and goes, excuse me, sir, I need to talk to you for a second. I said, yes. And he said, do you have any firearms or weapons on you? I said, no, of course not. And he goes, okay, have you handled any firearms in the last 24 hours? And I said, yes, I have. And he goes, you have? I go, yeah. He goes, you have your license? I said, I do. I said, but I was home. I just I got him back from my dad and put him in my safe. He goes, okay. The dog knew that I held a gun.
How about that? How
that
good
is
that shows you
amazing.
how amazing their sense of smell
He said
is.
the dog did a good job. I go, he sure as hell did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 24 hours later, and the dog, an unloaded gun,
Mm-hmm.
and the dog still was able to smell it on me.
Are you sure they didn't just have you in the database from last time? Because they do.
This is the one who left his guns in the
No,
hotel.
no.
they
Don't say
do.
guns like I brought a whole slew of weapons with
They
me.
do have facial recognition at Disney, and they're very good at like singling people out when they're back on property.
We weren't even in the park yet. It was right when you cross over from the parking lot onto the property.
Right.
We didn't even walk through the arches, the whatever those things are, the metal detectors yet.
They're like, here comes Calta again.
I was watching a thing. It's a real life like docu-series about detectives in Manhattan and stuff, and it's done by the great Dick Wolf, who does the Law and Order stuff. He produces it. So, but it's like real life Law and Order kind of thing, whatever. And there was a situation where there was a murder, and they went through the guy's trash and found comforter with blood on it and this, and the guy called the kid who got murdered, his dad, who they suspected was murdered, and said, "Can you bring me some of his clothes?" So they bring the clothes, let the dog smell it. They let the dog go in the apartment complex, and it went right to the door.
Really?
Yeah, it went right to the door where the murder happened, where the guy lived,
Amazing.
where they knew the guy
Yeah.
lived and stuff. And he just went
Just to
beeline
double-check
right
it.
to that door and just like, here it is. There's the same smell as in there.
That was the other thing. That dog walked up to me like, I love you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was like, I'm ratting you out for touching guns, you son of a bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's interesting because they have all kind of different drug sniffing dogs are not bomb sniffing dogs. And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and bomb sniffing dogs are not
Cadaver dog.
cadaver dogs. Yeah, they have, because they train them on specific scents and stuff. And you could have a poodle that's a bomb sniffing dog, or you could have a lab that's a cadaver dog. You know, there's all these different ones. You think a police dog, you think, German Shepherd or a
Yeah,
Belgian
yeah.
Malinois or something.
No, this was a lab.
it was a lab.
It was a lab, yeah. And it the best is, I'm sorry, not a lab, a golden retriever.
Mm.
Yeah, and the best is it walked up to me, and for the first time I didn't have that panic, like, what did I do?
Yeah.
I know I didn't have any guns or drugs or anything on me, but I was panicked. I mean, I was not panicked because I've had things happen to me before. Like I was at the airport and I got my luggage and I was approached by security officers and I was like, oh God, I got something in there. I thought for sure I did something, you know? But no, nothing. It was a mistake.
That's wild. Everyone in that park, all the people, all the smells going on, food and this and that and everything, walks right up and is like, this guy was handling guns.
And didn't go, "Rrrr,"
Right.
It just walked up and pointed to me, sniffed at me, it walked right. It was sitting in its position. Everybody looked at it, everybody waved to it, and then it just looked at me and went, walked right up to me.
And beeline.
Crazy.
Right to me, Carmen.
That's crazy.
It was very impressive. I was, for the next half hour, I was like, hey, how about that dog?
Yeah.
Dog. That's pretty good. Yeah. Overall, good week. Anybody else do anything good?
I did a little raise up yesterday. Went and saw the Rays.
You did?
Yeah, beat the Guardians 1-0.
Oh, that's a fun baseball
I
game.
was hoping for some Caminero home runs or something. I mean, they won, but it was yeah.
Did
it
you
was
bet on it?
A lot of pitching. I bet on Caminero for a home run. Yeah.
That's what you root
Old fashioned pitching duel.
Yep.
for.
So
Ooh.
That was the Rays game 2 weeks ago. It was
I'm
great.
due. I'm going. I'm going to go.
Yeah. When I'm there, I'm like, Tropicana field's not that bad.
No, the field itself is great.
Yeah.
I tell you this all the time. Anybody who ever sat in the old Joe Robbie Stadium to watch a Marlins game should appreciate how much we have a top on that.
Oh
on the Tropicana
yeah,
field.
because as we were walking in, it started to rain, and I'm like, not inside,
Yep.
Yeah.
not
Yep.
inside. I did two things. One, very atypical Galvin, where they were giving away a little plushy Raymond doll thing, whatever. And I had one. I gave it to a kid. I
Nice.
was like, he doesn't have one. I'm going to give it to him. What do I need this for? I
Yeah,
don't
what
want
are you
this
going to do
for.
with a little plushie Raymond?
And then we were sitting right down the first base line. So whenever they go out and they toss the ball around, the first baseman will turn and throw it into the stands. Or, a lot of foul balls coming that way, whatever. But, or if they make a play and then they just throw it in the stands. So I wasn't really, I'm like, I don't need a ball, whatever. But they're coming over near us, it's like 20 yards that way, it's this way, whatever. So I said to Pete, I go, this next one's coming right at me and I'm going to get it. The guy turns around, throws it like he was playing catch with me, threw it right at me. And I said, because there was one that went over, and I go, if I was standing up, I would have got that because it was like right over my head and I tower over these people. So it comes over and I reach up and I realize it's a little bit higher. So I reach even higher and I go, oh my God.
You got wounded?
My shoulder hurt so bad just from reaching like an extra 2 inches more than I could. And I
You're
went,
on IR now?
Pete was like, I thought for sure you had it. I go, yeah, if I didn't get injured, I would have had it.
That's wrong, Pete?
Yeah.
Wrong, Pete. Yeah. I know.
The guy throwing is probably 22 years old, 21 years
If
old.
that, yeah. He's like, look at that old man pulling his
I
shoulder.
bet you I can make him pull a shoulder.
Yeah.
You guys go to Josh's birthday party?
Yeah.
I did, yeah. We had
Yeah.
That was a surprise party?
that was a surprise
Josh did not know about
No.
it?
Yeah, you know what's so funny is I was waiting for you to spoil it on Friday because Josh was listening and Josh texted me and we had talked about his party, whatever, and Josh had texted me and I had talked about it and I was waiting for you to be like, "Are you going to his party tonight?" You know?
No. I knew it was. I thought it was a surprise.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how many people were invited that were able to keep that a surprise.
Yeah,
And how did Josh not know that he was going into his own party?
He didn't know. He
Yeah.
didn't know because there was over at OCC and there was a couple bands playing. The Sons of Saturn were playing over there, and Josh likes those guys. And I think Jen said, "Hey, why don't we go see them?" Whatever. And then he walked in, and everybody was
Gotcha,
there and
gotcha.
stuff. Yeah. So it was great turnout. Really, every time I go to OCC, I'm blown away with how good the food is over there.
Yeah.
Food
Yeah.
is so good over there. Got to see your dad.
Yep.
Which is amazing to me.
Yeah.
How did my dad get on the invite list too?
Yeah.
My dad says to me on Friday, "Are you going to Josh's party?" And I go, "I'm not." "Are you?" And he goes, "Yeah, I go, "You're going to Josh's party?" And he goes, "Why are you surprised by that?" I go, "I'm not so much surprised that you were invited as much as I am that you're going."
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, we're gonna go." I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, I was out of town, or I would have obviously went.
Yeah, I went over and said hi to your dad and your stepmom, and your stepmom goes, "It's so loud."
Yeah.
And I
That's
go-
why one of the reasons why I thought they wouldn't want to go.
I said to her, I go, "You know the saying, if it's too loud," and she goes, "I'm too old."
I'm
then-
too old.
Then I saw your Pete walk in, which I go, "Oh, there's Pete. Oh, that's not Pete." And then I go, "Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
Pete. Pete's down like 40
I
pounds."
know he looks good.
Yeah.
Head's still huge.
Well, you know, that's the last thing to go.
Carmen, did you go?
No, we did not.
Oh.
We were like on the fence.
Yeah.
Just, it's just so far away. And Chad had like a long week and stuff.
Yeah.
And he has a really long week this week because, football officially starts
Mm.
this week. So we were at the school like throughout the weekend, like getting stuff ready and stuff. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
All excuses is all I'm hearing.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
excuses.
What'd you have? Disney chub rub?
No, listen, it's just, now that we live in Lando Lakes.
I know
like,
it's a hike to get anywhere.
Yeah, it really is. It
Carmen,
just-
the difference between Wesley Chapel and Land O'Lakes for me was tremendous. The difference between Land O'Lakes and Lutz changed my life.
right.
It is funny the way Carmen says it. It's right, Carmen. You're not wrong, whatever. But you really hit that O, Land O Lakes, where Mike kind of goes over at Land O'Lakes.
Land O'Lakes.
Yeah,
Land O Lakes.
Lando,
Lando.
Lando Lakes.
All the kids just call it Lando.
Oh,
Yeah.
I call it LOL. It's fun that way.
I love that I call my wife Mando, and it came up in Mandalorian. They call him Mando. I
Yeah.
never thought anything in the world would be that.
Yeah.
What else? What else is going on? Anything else? Are we done for the day?
I think that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yesterday was a wonderful napping experience for me. I drove home from Orlando, and I was just exhausted. I
Don't
looked at
nap
my-
when you drive.
No. When I got home, I looked at my wife and I go, "I have to be honest with you, I'm just exhausted." And she said, "Do it. Go take a nap." When she gave me that permission to go do
Oh,
it,
wow.
yeah, I got nap permission.
That's nice.
I felt great. Something I noticed on television that I don't think anybody cares about: 4K TV. Does anybody care about that?
You do until
Yeah.
you don't. You know what I mean? Like it's there and you see it and it's good, whatever. And I mean, obviously everything's moving that way, but it's kind of like when it was the transition of high def to standard TV, whatever. You could tell the difference.
You can tell the difference, but it was such a great upgrade that you could. I remember going to my brother lived in Chicago at the time, and I went to his house, and I went on the TV, and he had all these channels blocked, and I go,
Yeah.
why are you blocking all these channels from the kids? I go, what do you got, porn on here? And he goes, no, it's all non-HD channels. There's no reason to be watching non-HD channels.
It's
in the
totally
house."
true.
Yeah.
I would say to my wife all the time, I go, you don't see the difference. I
Yeah.
go, you don't see how bad this is compared to HD. But
But
yeah,
a
I mean,
4K is just a little crisper. But I turned on Netflix yesterday, and it wanted to charge me more money to watch things in 4K. It's unlock your 4K potential. And I went, I don't even know if I have a 4K TV, and if I do, I don't care.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm at the age where I don't need to know about advances in electronics anymore.
Oh man.
Yep.
What a boomer.
Yep.
Oh, you are old.
Yep. I remember my grandmother did. I said, I will put a computer in your house. I will pay for the Wi-Fi, and all you have to do is one click to open up an email, and I could send you pictures of the kids and all that stuff. And she's like, and she actually said to me, "We don't want it in the house. We don't like." I was giving her drugs.
Yeah.
We don't want it in the house.
Well, there's a lot of people that think Wi-Fi shouldn't be, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The 5Gs in my brain and everything, and
Yeah, there's people who like shut their Wi-Fi off at night
That's absurd.
to try and give them a break.
They say Bluetooth is worse, and people put headphones on, and the Bluetooth is going right into your brain.
yeah. I figure I'm at the age where it doesn't matter.
That's
By the
how I
time
think,
that it affects me, it's gonna be like, well, I'm 90. You know, I got Bluetooth face.
Yeah.
Carmen, you like the way they teased us with the phone screener for a couple of days, and then they were like, "No more."
Yeah.
What happened to
Alex.
Alex.
Eric,
Chris?
Alex.
I met Alex on Friday.
How did
Oh,
that
he
go?
went out.
Yeah, he
was
works
working
on the
the
promo
event.
team. Yeah,
Had you
yeah.
not met him before?
I mean, I might have. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
He drove us over to Orlando for the cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was very nice. Nice kid. It was a good turnout on Friday. I don't know what Medicine Man did to his hair.
I know.
Did you
It
see
looked
that video?
very, like...
Lord Farquhar.
Yes, yes.
It looks like a lady's bob almost. I'm
I
sure
think
he'll
he-
call later. We'll ask him about that.
I feel he cuts it himself.
He might, because it looks like somebody...
Who would touch it?
I mean, anybody if you're paying, they're gonna cut it. But it looks like he cuts it himself.
Also, do you think he actually cuts it?
He'd have to.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
looks
he
like
does.
somebody who does hedges and stuff
It's-
did his hair.
It's like perfectly squared off.
right.
Carmen,
He-
if
you know what? Here's what he may have a dog groomer do it.
You might be right.
he may
You-
have a dog
or
groomer.
a guy or a guy who trims hedges to look like things.
Something.
Yeah. Carmen, if you want to see it, it's on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. There is a video that I made talking to Medicine Man, so people who didn't know who he was, what he looks like, can actually see him, and then compared him to my dad, who was sitting there, who is exactly the same age as Medicine Man. And then I offered them a fight at the Punch Out, to which my dad gladly accepted. Medicine Man said no.
Medicine Man does that thing where he looks and looks away without ever. It's weird. He like doesn't turn his head. He just looks away while
Yeah.
he's talking to you. He's like, "Yeah, definitely. I think I could." And he keeps on like looking down and off to the side, and you're like,
That's called Asperger's.
"Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess."
Yeah, he's got some issues.
All I think about is the time people were sucking gravy out of
Oh.
Medic's hair.
Or eating the skin off his back.
Yeah.
There's no. They said to me, "You can get up there and sing with Pearl Jam tomorrow." I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
nothing that would make me do that.
What were do you remember what the tickets were? It could have been something random.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I remember they were sucking gravy out of his hair and then spitting it into a cup to see who had the most.
Don't forget, we had what part of his hair was taken off for the Lincoln beards
His pubic hair.
Yeah.
for Lincoln Park.
Yeah, but no, we cut his pubic hair and then made beards on people. And I had to wear it the whole weekend. They had to come back Monday, and
man.
and those people would be in the running for Lincoln Park.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's worse. If you had to do one to save your life,
I would to save my
to
life.
save your children's
I would
life.
put the pubic hair on my face.
I think so too.
but I would not put my mouth. I would say goodbye to my kids before I put Medicine Man's hair in my mouth.
Yeah, I think I'd go to the face as well.
I'm ready to vomit just from thinking about this.
I just say bye to them kids.
Yeah.
Times you got to take it to the face.
Oh, Joe.
No.
Joe, how was your weekend?
Good. I also went to the Josh birthday party. It's a blast. You know,
I don't understand the people who see each other all the time. I'm talking about Mo. Mo had to take a picture with everybody there.
That's the move.
Yeah. It's like for your Instagram and do it. He did it with me. I was like, okay. All right.
I mean, he took a picture of everybody, including my father.
That's the move.
What is the move?
Mo shows up to a place, and you go there. Right when you get there, you take pictures of everybody right away. Then you can leave at any time because then you can be there for 5 minutes.
I hung out with this
And then
guy.
you put
got
up
a
like 10
picture.
pictures, and it looks like, oh my God, Mo was there the whole time, and he was the life of the party because he got a picture with everybody.
All right.
That's
All
the
right.
move.
I am not saying that I'm too cool. I'm saying that I just never think of it. Not one picture.
Yeah.
Not one picture. I mean, I took people ask me, hey, let's take a picture. Okay. I don't take any pictures. I'm just like, I was there. I don't need people to know that I was there.
Once you get the pictures, you can ghost at any time, and it looks like you were there the entire time having a blast.
I understand now.
Yeah.
okay.
Did you have a blast, Joe?
I did. I had a really good time. As a matter of fact, Michael, I took the Sprinter home.
Oh,
I don't know if you know that.
I do not know that.
Yeah. Tom was there. He's like, I'm waiting on Joey. He's not ready. If you guys are ready to go, I'll take you home in the Sprinter. I'm
My
like,
son, Joey?
yeah. Well, I guess he was driving for Joey that night. Joey was somewhere else, and he didn't have to pick him up yet.
Oh.
So he's like, I'm getting ready to leave. You guys want to go? I'll give you a ride home in the Sprinter. I looked at Christy. I'm like, you want to go? She's like, yeah, let's go. So we took a ride home in the
Oh,
Sprinter.
well, side jobs.
Look at you.
Well,
Yeah.
side jobs.
And to Tom's credit, I tried to give him $50 at the end of the ride, and he refused it.
Really?
Yep.
Even though you owe him money?
No, well, I mean, he claims.
Yeah, you're
I'm like,
still-
here's 50. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. So
Okay,
he's
I got to tell
pretty
you.
cool.
I got to tell you about Tom real quick. I wasn't going to bring this up because Tom's intentions are all good. Okay,
Always.
always. And I know. Tom takes my wife and my son and my daughter to Daniel Caesar on Thursday.
Mhm.
This is how nice he is. Picks up some food and has food waiting for them in the car when they get in the car afterwards because he figured they didn't eat dinner, they might be hungry.
All right.
Sweetest guy ever, right? Then drops them off at my house around 11:30. My wife has been working all day. She's exhausted. The kids are tired. And Tom says to my wife something about a tree in my yard. That tree has got bacteria on it. There's something going on with it. And she says, okay, well, whatever. She just wants to go home.
Yeah, exactly.
Saturday, I'm in Disney, and I get a call from the front gate. The stump grinders are here for your tree, and I go, I don't know anything about that. And Tom texts me, hey, that's me. I got the stump grinder for that tree. I told Amanda about it with the bacteria and blah, blah. And she goes, he told me about it. I didn't tell him to do anything about it. I go, that's Tom.
Yeah.
He sees a problem, he fixes it. So she's like, whatever. I don't know how much it's going to cost or whatever. I go, Tom, how much is it going to cost? He's like, just like a couple $100. I go, okay, we'll cover it. I'll take care of it. We come home Saturday. The tree in the front of my house is missing. There was a tree there.
The whole
And
tree?
the whole tree's gone.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know
took
what
the tree?
he took the tree.
That
And
bacteria.
It had bacteria. And I said, so what's the big deal? He goes, it was falling. I would have been like, let it fall. How long is it going to take to fall? Another 3 years? I don't know.
Yeah, he did that
My
with
wife
me.
is very mad that we're missing a tree in the front yard now.
Oh,
He came over and did something. Then he goes, that tree has something, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And he goes, I'll come by tomorrow. And I go, relax. I go, I have plans tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, I can do it this. I go, I'll let you know.
Too nice.
Don't come over and start just pulling trees out of my place.
By the way, we pulled it to the parking lot, and she goes, he pulled the tree out of the yard. He took a whole tree. Meanwhile, these bushes that are growing into the roof, he left those there. And I go, now you're mad at Tom. He did us a favor, and now you're mad at him.
I got
Priorities.
I got a tree at my house I need Tom to take care of.
You better nail
Don't
down the
mention it to him.
instructions.
Yeah.
You better tell him the instructions specifically.
I gotta see if he'll come work it out. I'm afraid if a hurricane comes or something, it'll hit my house.
Yeah, you got to get those taken down.
Yeah, because it's
beforehand.
starting to lean over.
Especially if it's rotting out and it's got bacteria, this can be a
He'll
problem.
trim every tree in your yard.
That's the
back
thing.
Except that
to-
one.
I'm gonna come
yeah.
back and every tree is gone in the front yard.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it works. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, a new week, new group of prizes. Carmen will tell you what those prizes are, and we will play Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. I feel very left out.
Of what?
I just heard there's another Hooters appearance at the original Hooters in Clearwater. Didn't say join Mike Calta there.
Oh, no?
No, they sent me out to Brandon and Port
Who's-
Richie.
who's
but
gonna
they
be at
don't-
the original?
JP.
Oh.
Mr. Rush me off the radio.
All right. That's enough.
Yeah. All right, time to wrap it up there.
Yeah, we got that guy.
You must be planning another trip. Got to do all these Hooters remotes so you can go back to Italy again. Guy goes to Italy like every 2 weeks.
He's a real paisan.
He really is. He really is. Oh man, Carmen, when are you going on vacation? What do you got planned? You still got to get your trip to where are you going?
Spain.
Spain, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
Spain. That's right.
but like that's where I was originally gonna go is Spain, but I do want to go to Greece
Greece
and
is so
Italy, and I want to go a lot of places. So but basically from here on out, like we're not free until around Christmas football season.
Because football, yeah.
Yeah, so we're in it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I have a little cruise, a little weekend getaway coming up in September.
Well, so that is one thing we were thinking about maybe doing that for Thanksgiving or Christmas because when you flushed one of your wipes down and flooded my room on the cruise,
Right.
they gave us like 45% off
You're welcome.
a next cruise.
Oh.
So, and we have to use it within a year. So we're like, well, at least that's money saved and we could probably do a cool cruise.
All right.
A
Listen,
per-
I'll flood next year's cruise so you guys
Okay,
can get
thank you.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it
I'll
for free.
I'll take it.
Listen, I no longer empty the food down the garbage disposal, and
Yeah.
I've never flushed wipes down the cruise toilet. Well, never since
Yes,
the last
you
since the
have.
last cruise. Since the last
Okay.
cruise. Yeah, I've turned my life around.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm good to go now. Now I don't flush wipes down my toilet here in the house. Every once in a while I'll do a Tux hemorrhoid pad. The little round ones. Yeah, they're adorable, Carmen.
That is not good.
Yeah, that's bad.
Just to make sure.
Pretty thick.
Oh, is it really? Just one though.
Olin
Doesn't
Plumbing's
matter.
you're gonna get a text any minute now.
Yes.
All right.
You
Ladies-
should only flush toilet paper.
I should. You're right. And I shouldn't flush
Yeah.
those because they're not dirty. They come after a clean sweep. You're right. All right. I'm gonna start throwing those on the toilet. Thank you for turning my life around,
You're welcome.
ladies and gentlemen. It is time for us to give some stuff away. Carmen, what is that stuff?
Okay, so we have tickets for John Mellencamp.
Oh, that's gonna be a good show.
It's on Monday.
Yeah, I can't go to that because it's on Monday. But boy, would I like to.
We have tickets for Monster Jam.
There you go,
Motley Crue.
Carmen. If you and Chad were making sweet love, and right at that point you were like, "I'm
I
ready
do
to
that
go."
voice.
Yeah, I would be like, that's how I'd want to finish every time. Give me the Monster Jam.
And Avenged Sevenfold.
Bigfoot. All right, and Avenged Sevenfold, another great band. All right, you have so no yellow card?
No yellow card.
What?
Stop
I mean, that
saying
show's
that.
creeping up on us. I can't imagine that it's selling out.
I think we gave those tickets away early
Uh-huh.
on. And yeah, I think, we gave away the ones that we were allowed to.
They're too legendary.
Might be the key with Matt Rife, and no, I don't know. Somebody else is opening up.
Matt Smith.
Dinklewater.
Probably, yeah, it's probably Dinkwater. I
him.
saw the the only guy from Yellow Card, the singer with the blonde hair. I mean, the only one I could recognize.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
But I saw on social media who's like, "Hey, Tampa, we're coming down." But he looks exactly the same.
Oh, really?
He's like-
Exactly the same.
18 years old.
Huh?
He looks like a little kid.
Yeah.
They still have the violin player? They had a violin player.
A violin
Yeah.
player?
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
bro.
that. That was weird.
Yeah, he was just like dancing with the violin.
Mm.
Let's rock out.
All right, well, let's give that stuff away right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I believe I am going for 3 in a row today.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. That is true.
All right.
All right, let's shut it
Integrity.
down. Geo activated.
All right.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing 1980s songs
Ooh.
Ending.
My wheelhouse.
ending in S. Okay, so I'm going to give you the full title. You're going to give me the last word, but all these last words start with S.
Start or
Okay?
end with S?
Start.
The words start with S. It's the end of the song.
The 80s?
Yes.
Oh.
You remember the 80s?
Yeah, I was 2.
You were on the porch.
All right, your first one. I in the
Sky.
mic. State of the
Sound.
Jacksons.
Silence.
Shock.
Shock. Mike Calta. On the dark.
Side.
Galvin. I want your
Sex.
Galvin.
Oh, slow it down there, buddy.
More than I can.
Stand.
Leo Sayer.
Oh, I know it now.
More than I can.
Say.
Geo. Oh. Ready
Sheila.
Sarah. No.
I
Ready
said
for
Sheila.
the oh, Mike Calta.
Thank you.
Sheila, yes. Your next one, Harlem,
Shuffle.
Mike. Romancing,
Stone.
Mike. Our lips
Seal.
are Mike Calta and Pap. We are halfway there.
Carmen, you do a great job. I didn't even
Gio.
hear Gio answer before when it was Gio and Galvin, and you nailed it, and Galvin didn't complain. That means you
No,
must know
yeah,
about
he
it.
was-
Yeah.
Gio has a single point on the board. Galvin with 2, and Michael is your leader by 4. He's
Oh,
winning with 6.
Wow.
All right, we are doing 1980s songs ending in S. Halfway, here we go. Dancing in the
Sheets.
Sun.
Dancing in the. I don't know.
Streets.
street.
I said
Yeah. No point. Buffalo.
Soldier.
Springfield.
Stance.
Mike Helta. You got it. The right
Stuff.
Galvin. Wake up, little
Susie.
Mike. Circle in the
Sky.
sand. No point. Sorry.
Boys.
Jerks. All right, next one. Union of the
Snake.
Mike Calta. She got the gold mine. I got the
Shaft.
Mike Calta and Pat Pat.
I've never heard that song. I just figured that
Jerry
out.
Reed. That's a
Oh, is it?
fantastic
It
song.
is.
Oh.
And Pat Pat. We're on the last three.
Gio has a single point on the board, no movement. Galvin with 3, and Michael is your leader by 7. He's
Ooh.
winning with 10.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, 1980s songs ending in S. Last 3. Here we go. Love is a
Sham.
rhythmics.
Secret.
Love is a
I don't know.
stranger. Love is a stranger. Toy,
Soldiers.
Galvin. And your last one, Sunday, Bloody.
Sunday.
Galvin.
Your final score, Gio with a single point on the board, Galvin with 5, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 10.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like to pick a line real quick. Let's go to line 5. Good morning. Who is this?
This is James.
James, you're the winner, sir.
Awesome. Thank you, boss.
Thank you. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will give you a choice of tickets when she picks it up. I would like you guys, as a new rule, to talk to me about how great I am at Sporkle in the version of Carmen saying, "You
did such a good job. You got way more points than us.
Thank you, Galvin.
Mike did a good job.
Number one show on the radio.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
I feel like we could just do Bobcat Goldthwait.
Kind of.
It's Bobcat meets
Bismarcky.
Bismarcky meets Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, meets a little Bill Cosby. Yeah, in there. All right, well there you go. Good job. Congratulations, everybody. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, Fork This, AI cheater, and Texiety.
Texiety?
Yeah.
I might have that.
Maybe.
All right, Galvin has your news. Tom hit me with some great news.
Yeah.
He is doing an early morning airport run this morning for my brother.
Okay.
He's willing to stop at Starbucks and bring it over here.
Oh,
anybody want anything?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, a little Starbucks
All
action.
right, send me your text. Text me what
All
you
right.
want. All right, we'll be back with news right after the break, and we got a full hour of news next on 102.5 The Bone. I bet you he loves jury duty.
He's excited. He can't
Yeah.
wait.
Oh, yeah.
When I talk to
Well-
him, he's like thrilled.
How
But-
fast does he tell everyone he's a lawyer?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because that's what he said. He said he never gets picked because he's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting that they even allow those guys to get called for jury duty.
I guess.
Civil duty.
Yeah, I don't think they know your profession. when
Yeah,
they
but
choose
they
you.
should. They should, especially if you've been called before.
Yeah.
You know, should be marked. Whatever. Oh, I don't want. I just jinxed myself.
Yeah. I was going to say something, and I don't even want to.
Nope.
Joe,
Yes, Michael.
how the cans doing?
Cans are completely deployed. They are set up perfectly, all
You
arranged
measure?
properly. I took my tape measure with me.
When I was coming in this morning, your neighbor over here was putting his cans out, and I go, "You know Joe?"
Oh, they know.
You know.
He just shook his head.
No, you're the laughing stock of the cul-de-sac.
No, Joe.
No, I don't believe that.
People admire my can placement.
No.
My,
No, I mean, guys are high fiving me when I'm taking the cans out. They're like, "Nice placement, bro." And then up top, I'm
Like it's a
"Yeah,
marathon?
That's right.
All right, that's good.
Those are your neighbors, Michael. They love me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He doesn't need that.
No, I do.
trash. He doesn't need that trash.
I do.
No Starbucks
Bring
coming.
it to me, woman. Bring it
You've
to me.
wasted your time.
Yeah.
Hello. Tom is bringing me Starbucks this morning. I woke up this morning like a crack addict and felt like I really wanted because I had it yesterday.
It's because it's back in your life.
It's in my system.
Back in your life.
And Tom just happened to be running John to the airport this morning, so he was he's stopping by Starbucks, bringing me some Starbucks. But I will drink this too. Yeah, my heart should explode by 7:22.
He also said he told you about the tree and can't believe you didn't tell Mike.
Tom
said that. And he said, screw them bushes.
Thank you, dear. All right.
I like to stir it up a
Now
little bit.
you know that face.
I was just going to ask, do you get that face a lot? Just like the
a lot.
disdain?
That is all I get.
Yeah.
I'm happy if I get a smile that breaks every once in a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check. What is your name?
Hi.
Time to check in with them. Time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news. Come on, Greg.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, a mass shooting left 3 people dead
Where
and
now?
4
Jeez.
wounded, including a toddler Sunday evening.
A toddler?
Yeah, at Seattle Center. A barrage of gunshots rang out around 6 p.m. at Seattle Center, where thousands of people had gathered for the Bite of Seattle Food Festival this weekend.
Can't even get a good snack anymore.
Yeah, witnesses described a chaotic scene with masses of attendees running and taking cover all over the 74-acre park complex.
Jesus.
The Seattle mayor, Katie Wilson, in a statement Sunday night, said one person was taken into custody. Another suspected shooter remained at large, according to Seattle Assistant Police Chief Tyrone Davis. Said around 10:50 p.m. There may be more, Davis said. We're still trying to figure this out.
More than 2 shooters.
Yeah.
So a whole group of people.
Could be.
No, we
They-
need to this is our shooting back.
It seems like there was crossfire where there was people shooting at each other. Is what they're
like gang
suspecting
kinda.
possibility.
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 3
on, that
people
ruins my
dead, 4
theory.
wounded, including a toddler.
My theory that we should start shooting back. Let's not do that.
No,
That
no.
creates more crossfire.
No.
That's unbelievable. You can't go through a whole weekend anymore without there being a mass shooting
no.
or somebody, toddlers getting shot. That's so insane.
I got to tell you, you know what I've noticed more and more and more, and I mean we see it all the time, but it seems like now it's even ramping up more. Is people trying to get with kids? I mean, it's everywhere.
Yes. And it's,
Every news story,
Yeah.
everything you see it
The
on social media
teacher
all the time.
or-
Yeah.
I wonder if it was always like that, but it's just been reported more.
I mean, it's a lot, but yeah, there was a lot before,
Yeah.
but now there seems like there's even more.
Do you
They're
remember
reporting it more.
Those stories must get a lot of clicks.
do you remember when there was a time where it seemed like every weekend there was a wrong way driver on 275?
Yes.
So I was doing some stuff with the police, the sheriff's office at the time, and I asked the sheriff guy. I said, "Why is it now that more people are doing this? Is it because are they copycatting?" Or he goes, "No." He goes, "This happens all the time. It's just some reason the news decides to report on it this time. It happens more than you hear about."
Remember when all the trains were derailing?
Yeah,
And there was
yeah.
a story about a train derailing every other day. I go, this happens all year long.
all the time. It's just for some reason
Yeah.
they decide to report about it. I with the kids, like Gio said, this must be getting clicks, or it
Yeah.
must be interesting to a lot of people. It's sick. It's definitely sick that there are those people out there
I don't think there's any. Is there anything worse than that?
molesting kids.
Yeah.
I mean, Gio, think about it.
Outside of murder.
If you go by what we've learned, not what we know, what we've learned about the Epstein Island and the files, it's amazing the amount of people that are involved or are allegedly involved in this that are willing to throw their whole careers away to do this. Like, what is so mentally wrong with them or great about having sex with kids that they can't get past it?
I have no
Do you
idea.
think it becomes? No, I don't know. Do
It's
you
an
think
illness.
It's definitely
a
an illness.
mental
It's a
illness,
mental
for sure.
illness. But do you think it becomes people like there was a joke that the guys who are straight and then turn gay is just because they've had so much sex they need to do
Right.
something
Do you
else.
think people are becoming so powerful that they're like, I could get away with this?
Well, that's
I
not
could
what
do
I
it
was
with
saying,
that.
but that also
Yeah.
is another
Yeah.
theory. Yeah. But that they're like they've had sex with enough people that they're like they need something different, something more to satisfy them.
Do you think part of it is the thrill of the you know what I mean?
It's hard for me to understand that that's a thrill, but yes, I know what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it
like-
also has a lot to do with control.
Yeah.
Like they want to have control and they know that they can control a child more easily than they could control an adult.
That might be true, Carmen, and also I think it has to do with the amount of confidence and lack of confidence that people have because they don't feel like they're good enough for a hot chick. But somebody like you say that they can control it's like a kid might be more up their alley.
But then sometimes you see these guys get busted in these sting operations. They're normal looking dudes that could easily be in relationships.
But it's a confidence thing. It's in their head. They don't know yes or no.
Well, they say they say rape isn't necessarily a sex thing.
No.
It's a power thing.
Power thing, yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I don't know. I don't understand it. I can't. And as somebody who's often said a Class A pervert on the show, that's one of the things that I cannot understand that is even somewhat attractive is sex with a child.
Yeah.
Well, midgets, okay.
Yeah.
Midgets, all good.
Newly available data from the Florida Department of Health shows that another spike in cyclosporiasis cases in the latest reporting period. According to Florida Health Charts, there are now 158 cases in Florida across numerous counties. Of those cases, 154 of them have been confirmed infections, while 4 are still considered to be probable cases.
So I had a significant amount of lettuce this weekend.
Yeah.
I had salads at Disney, but I feel like Disney lettuce is extra clean.
Well, it's different lettuce.
Cinderella washes that
It's
lettuce.
different lettuce. I mean, because they said it's from the one
a
place.
certain supplier,
Right.
Taylor Farms or
Taylor
something.
Farms, yeah. I think that's what it was. And so, I mean, it's not just like lettuce across the board. It's that place and something to do maybe with their facility or the way they're doing the stuff or where they get the lettuce from. I don't know.
But also Taylor Farms is not just Taylor Farms. They're also like 360. They're different
really?
brands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you have to go see what other brands Taylor Farms provides for because it is Taylor Farms, but they have a list of
Subsidiaries.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think it's like based in Mexico where the lettuce is coming from, but it supplies a couple different brands
Gotcha.
from the same place, I guess.
My wife sat down and looked at her meal. She had a turkey club sandwich, and she said, I'm so afraid to eat this. And I said, it's Disney. They don't have diarrhea at Disney. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But, man, if she has explosive diarrhea now, it's going to come right back
It says Taylor Farms brands, whatever, Earthbound Farm and Nature's Way Foods.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not Nature's Way.
Major grocery private label supplied. Market Side, Good and Gather, 365 by Whole Foods Market. Oh, man, that's their brand thing, whatever.
Boy.
And Simple Truth, Kroger's. No Aldi's on there, Carmen.
You're safe. You're safe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of this has been pulled by now, but still, it's out there.
And really, it's, if you're going to get it, just make sure you wash it yourself in some water and vinegar or water and baking soda.
I'm going to be fine without lettuce for a while.
Yeah,
Carmen,
we can tell.
Carmen, have you tried Aldi's?
No. I know. Nope.
This is pretty crazy. End of an era. Crowbar, Ybor City's last full-time independent music venue, is permanently closing on July 31st.
Do we know why?
Yeah, after 20 years in the business, owner Tom DeGeorge attributes the closure to rising rent, ticket scalpers, and competitive pressures from corporate live entertainment giants like Live Nation.
Yeah, it's hard to. But I mean, Crowbar is not bringing in the same acts as Live Nation.
I don't know. But I mean, also, you're going against, if you have this band, whatever, and you're going against these huge acts over here and stuff, you lose out. And whether they're support acts, they may be support acts on some of the bigger things. Yeah, because it's a smaller
hard to run
venue.
that business. That's a hard business to stay.
20 years is a great run.
Oh, yeah.
And it stinks that it's closing, though, because, you want to support, smaller, you want to support live music and local music and all that stuff. And that's a great
the only
place.
place left is the place over here in, what's that place called? that you
Skippers?
go to? No, near Skippers.
Brass Mug.
Yeah. Brass Mug's the last of its kind.
Yeah, Brass Mug does a lot of metal acts and stuff, and they do it a lot of different shows. That's a weird place, man. Because
Brass Mug, yeah.
Because they really don't advertise at all, and it's just kind of like
they got their crew. They're people that know.
I guess.
And don't forget Pinky.
But, you could never forget Pinky. But also go in there, and there's a girl that wears a tutu and a helmet.
Uh-huh.
They like wear masks and stuff,
I
and
love
they're
it.
all just ready to mosh and do stuff, and they just go in circle.
Yeah.
So I know Live Nation is planning to build a venue in Ybor,
Ybor,
that
yeah.
holds like 4,000 people
Yeah, but that's still
To get-
way different than
to grab middle acts.
Yeah.
Because they're saying he went in front of Congress to talk about
Yeah.
this.
right.
Yeah.
How
And,
they're getting
and he was
pushed
saying
out.
how it's a severe monopoly between Live Nation and Ticketmaster, and they're purposely squeezing out the small venues.
He's 100% right. But
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day when I used to go to music, when I used to go to concerts, I would much prefer to go to a small venue like that.
Oh,
and see
yeah.
a band. But I was fortunate. I had the Rocket Club. I had ML Chasers. I had, what was that guy's name that, I don't know. There was a place in Clearwater. There was a bunch of great local places that you can go see these bands. I used to go see Warrant and Skid Row and all these bands locally in these small clubs.
And I think Live Nation has so much pull that they force a lot of artists to only play their venues.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
you don't play at all.
Yeah,
Well,
that
it's a
sucks.
lot like how the improv used to be. A lot of comedians would talk about that. You made a deal with the improv, and you played all the improvs, and you didn't play other places.
Right.
Yeah. So you have a few places that still, like we said, Brass Mug. You have Fergs. It's doing a lot of the rock bands. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't mean to leave Fergs off of that. I think that Fergs Pavilion, having seen the pictures of the Warrant concert that we got kicked off of, is a lot nicer than even I remember it being.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they did a bunch of stuff over there.
Right. I mean, it's a legit concert stage with the. I was worried about the rain. What would happen? It's all covered. It's
Yeah.
all in good shape. Yeah.
Yeah. They may want to make the stage a little bit bigger. Though.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
No,
Maybe just
just
to add the
because-
drums.
yeah, for
the
Firehouse.
third acts. Yeah. Firehouse.
Seemed to
Suck
work.
me.
Seemed to work for everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
I went over there and saw Rat and Trickster and Enough's Enough's.
Well, where'd they put all the
three of them
drums?
fit on the
Yeah.
stage. Yeah, it was totally fine.
I understand Firehouse didn't want to be showed up by a local band.
How big is your drum set, Firehouse? How big is your drum set?
When's the last time you had a hit, Firehouse?
Yeah, come on.
That's more like.
I heard Firehouse. Kick snare. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You're not doing a lot. San Francisco 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan suffered significant injuries in a car crash during his summer break in mid-July that left him limited as the team opens training camp. Shanahan broke his nose, 3 ribs, and his hand, needed more than 40 stitches in his face, and suffered severe concussion during the car crash. Yeah, trying to block it. When he collided with an SUV near his Northern California home. According to sources, he's recovering well from the many injuries, though he still has lingering concussion symptoms, according to John Lynch, the general manager, said on Saturday. Assistant head coach will assume some of Shanahan's duties until he returns, though Lynch said it will be a group effort to fill in for Shanahan.
What if you were the one who hit? I don't know,
Shanahan?
It's not just Shanahan, but if you're like a fan
Oh, yeah.
and you hit your own coach, you're like, oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
even if it's your fault.
Remember years ago when Cam Newton got in an accident and
Yeah.
they were going after the guy that hit Cam Newton because it broke his leg and he couldn't play?
Yeah. I mean, you would feel terrible if you're a
Right.
fan. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't say whose fault it was or anything,
No.
so I don't know. But,
Even if it's not, you still feel responsible.
All I heard was football's back.
well, more football news, sort of. Former Dallas Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo was arrested in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin on the night of July 23rd, according to police records. Romo, who currently works as a TV analyst for CBS Sports NFL coverage, is accused of operating a vehicle while under the influence. The former NFL quarterback was booked in the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office after his arrest at 6:18 p.m. Central Time on July 23rd, was released about 4 hours later. According to a copy of Romo's arrest detention report, Romo was stopped going southbound on I-43 and performed poorly on the standard field sobriety test. A charge of OWI, operating while under the influence, would be the first for the former Cowboys quarterback.
Does he lose his job?
I don't think so.
But why though? Like why?
Because he's a nice guy. He's a nice white guy.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I mean, you've seen guys that we know before that have been players that have been in trouble with the law and they lose their jobs.
But also, first thing, right? That's the first thing we've heard Tony Romo, anything bad at all.
Had he caused an accident or somebody was injured,
Killed
that
somebody.
would have been different.
Different
or he
story.
argued with the police.
Yeah,
or
tried to fight
some-
him and run.
crazy body cam footage.
Yeah.
But instead, he's just smiling in the picture, like, whatever.
Made a mistake. Couple
Screwed it
too
up.
many drinks.
Idiots.
I really, I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm questioning my judgment. I don't drink and drive at all.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I'll go to dinner and I'll have one drink, and then worry the whole time that that's too much.
Yeah,
That's it.
for
I mean,
sure.
I'll never like. There's a lot of people that have 2, 3 drinks and say, "I just had one drink." I will literally have one drink, and then say, because you like to just get a little bit of not a buzz, but a little bit of that chill feeling, and enjoy the dinner, and or one glass of wine or something, and you wonder what is too much.
Yeah, I mean, I rarely ever drink anyways, whatever. But like, if you go out for Mexican, I kind of want a beer,
Something,
and then
yeah.
I go, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to, have a beer and then drive and then.
Ooh, by the way, Joe,
Yes.
Chris Lewis from Budweiser
Yes.
gave me this stuff. In fact, we should experiment with this stuff today.
Okay. All right.
It is THC infused.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I
When
I
do
know,
we start?
but
Which car
but
we taking?
The thing is that I don't know how to drink it. I don't know if you drink shots of it or if you drink glasses of it. I feel like I'm gonna drink too much of it.
I've had a THC beer before.
It's not beer.
Yeah.
It's an alcohol.
right.
It's I don't know. I say an alcohol, but it's not a beer.
I've had
It's
the
like a
little,
mixed drink.
they have
Yeah.
little energy drinks too. I've had one of those.
Okay, and how do you
It
feel?
I drank it like a.
I know, but how do you feel? Like how? I don't know.
Well,
like,
and most times it will tell you the milligrams per can.
Yeah.
oh well, this
So-
is a bottle, so we'll have to do it by cup.
Okay.
But it will tell you, like per 8 ounces, because that's
Okay.
usually like a drink. But it should say on the label on the back
Yeah, I
Usually
didn't look.
what
yet.
They're pretty safe for like one person. It is,
No, this is a big bottle.
Oh, a bottle.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a bottle.
Okay, gotcha.
You don't want
gotcha.
to. You don't want to
is
down
this
the whole bottle.
is this not on the market yet?
I don't believe so, or I think it's
Because I was
coming
to
out.
say if we can Google it and see what
It's not quite regulated yet.
Yeah, that's
So-
probably different though.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Carmen, you're right. I should do the read the instructions and do the ratio of
yes, make sure.
ounces to plaster.
or
Definitely not plan on driving anytime
No.
afterward.
Right.
or just give it to Joe.
But the problem is I can't judge anything based on Joe because his insides are made of glass.
That's true.
He's
That
got
is
no
true.
seats for purchase.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
We'll figure it out.
Well, all right. I'm in, Michael.
All right, good.
Groups in California are urging the state legislature to study whether it's possible to bring back grizzly bears.
Oh.
That's a good idea, right? California, there's a California grizzly bear on the state flag, but they have been extinct for over 100 years.
Are they extinct?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, California grizzlies. I don't think you want to reintroduce grizzly bears to the population in California.
No, I mean, maybe you
I know
do.
they got a lot of homeless over there.
Maybe you do. There's a lot of snacking going
Yeah.
on for the grizzly bear.
That'd be a good way to clean up the streets.
Yeah, but what do? You introduce it like Jurassic Park, and you know something's going to go wrong.
Yeah,
you make
the-
a monster mutated grizzly bear.
Yeah, because I forget where it was that they wanted wolves. They wanted wolves back, and they're like, "Do you understand what wolves are going to do? Like, just release wolves?
Yeah, it's not going to end well.
No,
No.
yeah. I don't know what people are thinking. Nobody won the Powerball.
What?
Again, that's 'cause I didn't play.
Nobody won the Mega Millions.
Can I guess?
Yeah,
Powerball last week was $532 million or something in that range. Rolls over $700 million now.
no.
What is it?
So Powerball next jackpot drawing tonight, $633 million.
Okay, that's close.
Yeah. 77 million difference.
Right.
Mega Millions next jackpot drawing is Tuesday, and that is $800 million.
Why do I never play Mega Millions, but I always play Powerball? Why do I
Powerball
feel
seems like a more popular thing, like it's pushed more and you know more about it.
when you buy Mega Millions, you have to have a speech prepared for that as well?
It's the exact same thing.
5 Mega Millions with the Megaplier?
Megaplier.
There you go.
So a funny thing I stopped to get tickets and I go into a convenience store and there is a small lady in front of me. There is the woman that works there and she's sweeping up, the woman that works there. Does not acknowledge either of us for a good 3 minutes.
No.
Now 3 minutes doesn't seem like a long time.
In wait time, that's a
But
lot.
you're at a convenience store.
It's convenient.
It's supposed
Yeah.
to be convenient.
Yes. So then she looks up and she comes over and she says to the lady, she goes, what do you need? And she's holding a stack of lottery things where you have to go through and do the thing, whatever. And she goes, what do you need? And I go, I just need quick picks for the Powerball and the Mega Millions. And she goes, the little lady in front of me goes, and she goes, I work here. I say who goes first.
Oh, wow.
And I straightened up real quick and I was like, oh my God, whatever. And she goes, gimme. And takes the stack of stuff.
All losers.
Just going for felt like forever. Just, I don't know whether she was checking tickets or whether she was getting tickets and she had filled them all out. I think she had filled them all out
okay.
and had like a library book of the whole thing, whatever. So starts off, it completely ignores us, then yells at this lady when she tries. I think she was trying to let me go first.
Ahead of her.
Then becomes the nicest lady in the world. Oh. She goes, you getting Powerball Mega Million? I go, yeah. And she goes, what do you do if you win? And I go, whatever the F I want. And she starts laughing. And she goes, I'll tell you what I do. I get a house in Plant City. And I go, well, with over $700 million, I'm pretty sure you can do that, whatever. And then we're talking, and she's telling me about this lady that comes in and buys. She goes, she spends $300-$400 a day. This and that, whatever. She took a little break. She needed to take a break. This and that, whatever. The whole time. Just going. And it took forever, but she was nice and whatever. And I told her, I go, if I win,
House in Plant City.
Breaking you off a piece. Someone come back.
I would go back and buy a house in Plant City.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife said that. And I go, I don't know why you're just giving our money away.
That's a great story, though. Yeah, you win, and the first thing you do is buy the lady who sold you the ticket to House in Plant City.
I'm telling you right now, if you sell me lottery tickets, say good luck. Because if you don't, I'll come back and go, you didn't say good luck.
Yeah.
If you do, I come back and I give you some money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, so Powerball.
They make money, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
They do. They get paid.
The store
does, right?
Yeah, I think whoever's working the cash register at the time may.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So Powerball drawing tonight, $633 million. Mega Millions drawing tomorrow, $800 million.
$633 million. That'll give me roughly $350 million to take home. Yeah, you guys will be good. I'll take care of you guys.
All right.
Okay.
You'll never have to work again.
No?
Thank you.
Did you just fart? Yeah, you did. You have the worst poker face. You have the worst poker face I've ever seen in my life.
I think that was the backdoor alarm.
No, yeah, your backdoor alarm.
I heard the backdoor.
That was your backdoor alarm going off.
Tom must be coming through the back door. I heard a rumbling.
My God.
I heard something going on.
Never work again.
That's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah.
Why do I always get blamed for everything?
Because it came from your area.
A lot of people are saying, based on our views on our videos on YouTube and on Instagram, that I get picked on all the time. And
I know how you
who
feel,
are
Michael.
these people? Are
Yeah.
they in your family? Are they in your head?
No, a lot of people even comment. Mike gets picked on all the time, but
yeah, Mike also says outrageous things.
Oh, what I
Yeah,
say?
I'd say,
Look
are
at
we
that.
picking on you, or are we just trying to bring you down to real life?
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Best.
Tom was here. I told you that's what that noise
Yeah,
was.
your alarm went off.
Yeah.
Tom's here.
Thank you, Tom. You're an angel in disguise.
You're the best,
Thank
Tom.
you very much. So
Love
why
you, Tom.
Now, Tom, get on that microphone for a second. Explain to me why you had to remove a whole tree from my front yard yesterday. You didn't quite give me that. You told me you were grinding a stump. You didn't tell me you were getting rid of a whole tree.
Yeah, there was. I sent you there was a problem
the
at the bottom of
bacteria.
it. The bacteria.
So
at the
why don't we
bottom of
just keep it there till it falls?
it. Well, because you have cars out there. Sometimes I didn't want somebody to get damaged.
Listen, I understand you're a think ahead kind of guy, but my wife is curious as to why you took a tree from our yard but didn't remove the dead plants that are growing into my garage, into the roof.
Well, I cut the ones that off that.
No, like right as you're pulling in the driveway, right by Joey's room, above him, there's dead leaves that are growing into my roof.
Oh, and the birds of paradise. I seen that.
Oh, is that what that is?
Birds of
Well,
paradise.
Yeah.
The last time I did that, she yelled at me, so I didn't want to keep getting yelled at.
She's very difficult to live with. I understand. I appreciate you. Thank you for what you're doing. Now, what are you doing this morning?
Taking John to the port and then going back to work.
He's going on a cruise.
Yes, sir.
My whole family's going.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Except for you. You weren't invited. I was invited.
I was invited. I just got to work. I can't go. All right. Well, make sure we charge him double.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Tom. That was very nice of you to swing by and bring the coffee over.
Anytime.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Tom, beard looks good.
Yeah.
You
like
look you look like Poppy's
Thank you.
father.
That makes you look. Actually, for some reason, makes you look younger.
I was trying to play Santa Claus this year.
Well, you got time. It'll grow
Yeah.
out. It'll grow out. You better start eating, too. Yeah. Thank you, Skinny Santa. Just leave him on the desk. You're fine. That's fine.
So I know we're quite well. Your family's going on a cruise. You just said, and we're quite a ways from our cruise. But Carnival would like to let you know.
Carnival.
Yeah.
No thanks.
A fork has been taken out of circulation. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. It's on your phones. Check it out. Where a lady who is sitting in the buffet area.
Oh, I have seen this. Yes.
Starts aggressively scratching her foot. She has sandals on, so she has her big hoof up on her side. She's scratching her foot. Then part 2, she grabs a fork off the table and starts forking her foot. Yes, it is unbelievable. Scratching.
If anybody thought I should send this to Mike and talk about fettuccine, no, that you are not the first person to do so.
So Carnival responded to the viral video that shows a guest scratching their foot fungus with a fork. They say the fork has been removed from
How do
service.
they know? There's no way they know.
Yeah, I know. They say they also talked to the guest about it because they take hygiene very seriously.
Hey,
She should be
Carnival,
kicked off the boat.
That's
Hey, Carnival,
disgusting.
guess what? We've seen a lot of videos from what happens on your cruises. This is the least offensive one. There's no way that I'm going to be out on that pool deck at all. I'm just telling you that right now. Gross.
But that lady, you just go over and chop her head off.
Just throw her overboard.
I don't know what would possess somebody to use a utensil from the dining room on their own feet, unless their plan is to keep that utensil and take it back to their room.
I don't know who scratches their feet in the in the buffet area.
Dirtbags that go on Carnival.
You know what I mean, though?
Carnival dirtbags.
She scratches her foot and then she goes right back and grabs a slice of pizza and keeps eating. Like she,
Yeah, she's disgusting. That's the most disgusting. Like, you have to be considerate of other people. Don't have your big, gross fungus, hairy hoof up there scratching it and then grab
Honestly,
the fork.
she could have the sexiest feet in the world and still scratch her foot with the fork, and it would still be gross.
Yes.
scratch it with her gross hands and then goes and grabs a slice of pizza.
And she's
right
really
away.
digging
Are
at it
you
with her
surprised by
hands.
that?
I mean,
Carnival passenger eats pizza after scratching foot with fork.
No.
That doesn't make my
By the way,
head spin.
I would imagine, I don't care what the nicest cruise in the world is. I'm sure there's still animals like that on there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's just
Carnival just
What
seems
is
to
wrong
be
with
filled
you?
with most of those people.
she should be banned.
Yeah.
forever. Do you have texiety?
I would imagine so. I would imagine I have anything that has to do with texting. I have it.
Well, this is technology.
Oh, I thought it was
Tech.
texting.
Texiety.
Oh, I don't have text.
Well, parents say that they are worrying about technology is costing them 7 hours of sleep every week. That's the equivalent of 48 nights of sleep that they're worried about. It's called texiety. And it could be anything, technology stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Your kids with Snapchat and this and that.
We
you
did
don't,
have-
you don't know what's going on.
We did have some a monumental event happen this weekend.
Yeah.
My daughter, it was shut out of Snapchat on her phone.
Okay.
This was a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago. And there was a category 5 breakdown because that's the way the kids communicate these days.
Right.
They don't text. They don't do anything. They do it all through Snapchat. So we bring the phone into Verizon, and the guy says, "We've been through this before. It's not the phone. It's Snapchat. Snapchat's connected to this phone, and for some reason, I don't know, she got locked out or something. What happened? And she got banned from it. It's the phone." So we had to swap my wife's phone with my daughter's phone so that my daughter could have Snapchat back on the phone, and my wife is shut out of Snapchat. For some reason, they lifted the ban this weekend, and my wife is back on Snapchat. And all they did was snap each other back and forth. We were together, and everybody's snapping each other. That's the way that kids communicate these days through Snapchat. If you ever
That's why they don't look you in the eye when they talk to you.
I don't know. My kid's
Yeah.
pretty good at that.
No,
my kid,
I know
that
yours are, but
my
normal.
daughter is like, she's the one that uses the phone the most, and yet her skills for communication are really good. Like, I watch her interact with waiters. I watch her talk to adults. She's pretty good at interacting. I keep an eye on those things. I don't want my kids to be those tech kids that have got their head down all the time and are
Problem is-
afraid to talk.
Kids are getting tablets stuck in front of their face when they're a year old now.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
even in
yeah.
schools,
even
they're
younger,
giving
like
tablets.
6 months.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go to a restaurant now, every little kid's got a tablet stuck in front of their
But
face.
Gio, I've said this before. My argument is this: when I was a kid and you were a kid, they used to tell us TV was bad for us. TV was,
Right.
so I guarantee you, by the time I was 15 years old, I had the equivalent of a bachelor's degree from all the stuff I learned from television.
But also, you couldn't take your TV with you everywhere you go.
I wish I could.
24/7.
I did. I had a little Watchman.
But that's also parents don't want to deal with the kids, so
Yeah.
they give them a tablet.
It's a
Exactly.
babysitter.
Yeah, but also,
But then take that tablet away and watch the tantrums that these kids
freak out.
Yeah, because they're
Like your
addicted.
daughter, you said it was category 5. We have to
Category
Yeah,
5
exactly.
could not communicate with their friends without Snapchat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every kid's like that. You take their phone away and they lose their mind because they're so addicted to
My
it.
wife was willing to sacrifice her Snapchat in order to give it
Yeah.
up to my daughter. I was not.
That's crazy.
I was not. I'm a middle-aged man taking selfies.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hand me your phone real quick.
No.
Exactly.
Oh.
No.
Selfie queen.
I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
100%.
That's
What
why
do you
you're
think?
not on Life 360 with your family.
That's different.
You
Yeah.
no.
What I mean, like as far as like text or pictures, I've got nothing to hide.
Do you know this is one of the? It blows my mind. Whenever if you're talking about something, and I go, "Oh, did I show you the picture of?" And I start to pull up my pictures, and you're just hovering and looking.
Oh, I know.
Relax.
That's a little
I'll
rude.
get the picture and I'll show it to you. You don't need to be looking through all of my stuff. Then I just go, never mind.
What are you
I'm
trying
not
to
gonna show
hide?
you. Oh, I got stuff. You don't have stuff on your phone you don't want people to see?
Like,
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
oh, let me look at it.
Can anybody does your family know your code to unlock your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My kids, I don't like now. I only have I used to have a code only for my kids. Now I have a code for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, every once in a while, there's going to be some nudity on my phone that I've gotten from somewhere, and I don't. My wife doesn't care about it.
By the way, you just came up with a great idea.
All right. Trademark.
I give you my phone and I give you a code to open my phone that only allows you to see what I want you to see.
Yeah. That's great.
pretty
That's
good.
really
That's great.
good, right?
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
because then your wife thinks she's got full access and she can only see what you want her to see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think they
Every
already
once in
have
a while,
that on there.
every
they?
once in a while, you throw
Yeah.
a movie picture out there, so you go, "Oh, I didn't know."
Because you can lock. There's a hit. You can lock
got a
hidden
hidden-
folders
yeah.
and hidden photos. You can do that.
Oh,
already.
how do you do that?
on iPhone.
Look, yeah, you just look up. It's a hidden folder, and you
Yeah.
can put a code
Yeah.
on it.
iPhone has it so you can like hide apps.
Yeah, you can hide apps. You can hide anything you want.
I'm looking at a picture right now that I don't want to share.
Who's
with you.
ever in charge of iPhone is definitely a cheater
Oh, for
because
sure.
they come up with so many things.
It's a guy.
Or are they
For sure.
a realist?
Yep.
Somebody who understands that people are human and are using their phones.
Joe, one of my favorite things to do is to throw your picture into an AI prompt. Did you see the one this weekend with the
I-
scarf and the yellow hat?
I did. I
love it.
thought I looked like the Gordon's fisherman.
You did a little
Yeah.
bit.
By the way, you say it's one of your favorite things to do. I literally said to my wife the other day, I go, I think Mike might be mental. All he does is make pictures of Joe.
Yeah.
I go, it's like his little toy that he plays with and
Yep.
stuff.
When
I
I
go,
d-
it's insane how many pictures you put out of Joe with a fisherman's hat on, with
So I
as
follow-
a pirate, as this, that.
I follow this Instagram account that will show you the pictures, then give you the prompt to make it. And I'm not looking like it was one of those, they had one of those black and white, real dramatic pictures. And I used my picture and it just looks ridiculous, but people were taking it seriously.
Yeah, for some reason you don't AI well.
No,
Like it never looks like you.
no.
Like,
And I
right-
always use like normal pictures of me, like
Yeah.
realistic pictures of me.
right away you can tell it's AI. Whereas Joe looks like Joe.
Joe looks like Joe.
Except whatever version of Joe you're doing.
Right. And so when I do it, every once in a while I'll find a prompt that I really like and I just make an AI picture of Joe and I stick it in the Instagram stories. But I explained to my wife this weekend that we were getting a dogs rolling machine and
Did she approve it?
she didn't want the whole house to smell like hot dogs.
That's no
but I
problem.
explained to her that that we'll have proper ventilation in there.
Yeah, we'll keep it out here.
And that the hot dogs will only be rolling most likely when we have guests.
That's it.
And then I said that Joe brings his own hot dog every day, and she could not grasp the concept of you putting a hot dog in your pocket and bringing it to the studio every day. But I explained to her that sometimes it's not just hot dogs in there. Sometimes it's chicken salad, but you mostly use the hot dog bun for
Correct.
casing.
As,
And
as the transportation method.
she said, and I quote, "He's such a weirdo."
By the way, when I was in getting the Powerball tickets, I got some good insight on the
Them dogs
hot
are
dog-
rolling?
dogs
Saw that,
rolling,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, what'd they say?
Got some pictures. Those were commercial
Yeah.
dogs rolling because those were big. Those were like as big as
Yeah.
this desk.
That's what we're talking about, though, I thought.
That's big. I mean, I was thinking like the size of like this,
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah, we
maybe
don't-
like a 2 foot by 2-foot or so.
If
Those are like 4 foot.
I have an update.
If we're gonna do it, we do it right.
I mean, you may.
Well, you're gonna waste it if
No.
you get
You don't
too
need
many.
30
But
dogs.
you can also
You don't have to fill it up.
Yeah, you only have to put 6 dogs or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, because you don't. The last thing you want is to have a bunch of people and then not have enough room for the dogs.
I have an update.
Okay.
All right.
We have procured an industrial-sized roller.
All right.
Jeez.
Yes, one that you would see in a 7-Eleven.
All right.
The only problem, Joe,
Yes.
it needs to be picked up.
Okay. Where?
Not far from here.
No problem.
Yeah,
You just give me an address on
Fort
mine.
Myers.
It's
It
close
is.
to me, actually.
It is locked in, and I've got confirmation on Friday. All we need to do is have somebody go pick it up. I should have had Tom go get
Oh,
it.
it sounds right here.
Yeah.
Should have had Tom go get it. Yeah,
Text
forgot
him.
about that.
Well,
Text him.
if he doesn't get it by Friday, I'm on it.
Okay, all right, and then what else? There was something else. So then we got the dogs. Now we need the fixing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to get fixings.
We can do corn dogs. We can do sausages. We can do it all.
I'll make my
We can expand.
dad's special stuff, that tomato onion stuff, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Fixed.
I didn't know you wanted all the fixings, Kenny.
Get some cheese, some jalapenos, some cheese sauce.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
Sorry,
that's
Carmen.
when we're having a party.
Yes.
It sucks not being here.
No, that's okay because listen, I am trying
Fart
to.
McGee over here.
I'm trying to lose weight right now, so I'm glad I'm
Hot
nowhere
dogs
near
don't make
that.
you lose weight?
No,
No,
Oh, sure
they
they
do
do.
not.
no,
Take
they're
days
healthy.
off your life.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
You get some bacon, wrap it around
I
it.
know. Can we get the chili in the spigot?
Oh.
I mean, that's heaven.
Joe
right
eats a hot dog every day. He looks fine.
Listen,
Does he?
we're gonna have to put some parameters on this. I don't need rats in my
No, no,
garage either. You know what I mean?
Also,
Yeah,
I'd like
who's
to
cleaning
remind
that thing?
I'd like to remind you, Joe's only 28.
I
I don't like
forget.
that.
I forgot.
Oh.
I'm just saying that we need to keep the stuff in the fridge.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to
Everything will
make
be
sure.
self-contained out here.
No, that's the thing. I don't need. We can't leave at the end of the day with dogs rolling.
That will never be the case,
Okay,
Michael.
all right, good.
Dogs get burned at the end of the show.
Can
Whatever
you
dogs are not
imagine-
consumed.
Can you imagine? Like, remember when Bert came in here with Mark Norman and,
Oh, yeah, all those
Dave
guys,
Williams and all those guys? That they were like, dude, Calta show, we left, and he gives you a hot dog when you leave.
Yeah.
How great that's going to be! I got a hot dog and a soda, like I'm at a ball game.
I love it.
This is great.
Yep.
Joe, pretty soon we're going to have you wear a vendor's outfit,
I'm totally
and
in.
when we're in here doing a show, you just walk in there and just start handing hot dogs to everybody.
Hot
Got your dogs here.
Got your dogs.
Frankfurter.
At the end of the day, put the dogs we don't eat in a little thing, and I'll take them over to the park and give them to the animals.
Perfect.
I'll just throw them out to squirrels and stuff.
Everybody wins.
Where does the term Frankfurter come from?
I would imagine Germany,
Germany
yeah,
somewhere.
and it's probably the
Frankfurt.
length of the thing.
Frankfurt, Germany, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it
Frankfurt?
seems
I think that's what it was.
we
They
go
were
a long
inventing
way from Frankfurter to hot dog.
Mm,
Well, hot dog is the American version.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm so hungry now.
You want a dog?
Calvin, that might be your job.
What?
You're in charge of cleaning the grill.
Oh no! I'm not cleaning stuff. I'm saying Joe
You were gonna
cleans.
bring an
I'll
extra.
clean.
You didn't hear what I said.
Okay.
I said pack up the hot dogs and I'll take them and stuff.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
cleaning grills and
Joe,
doing all that
pack
stuff.
up the hot dog so Galvin can take
You-
it.
I will
Joe's
de-
already got
absolutely.
duties. Joe's
all
already
right.
got
Yeah.
plenty of duties.
Look at
I'll
him. He
do
loves it. He
No,
loves
I'll do
duties.
it.
Yeah, this is right in his wheelhouse, though. Like,
course
he
it
is the expert here.
I don't know whether you heard. I don't clean hot dog carts. Frankfurter is a thin smoked pork sausage named after Frankfurt, Germany.
No.
It is widely considered the direct ancestor of the modern American hot dog.
Well, there you go.
All right.
It's baked too. It's one of those ones that curves, that circles
Oh,
around.
yeah,
almost,
yeah.
type thing. Yeah, throw some of those on there too.
All right.
We'll see. American migration. German immigrants brought the sausage to the United States in the 1800s, where it evolved into casual street food known as hot dogs.
Yeah.
Delicious.
This is great.
I took a picture with JoJo on Friday at
Yeah.
Hooters.
Yeah.
She's really pretty.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I know, but I never really I always think she's attractive. No, what are you laughing
I
at?
just, I feel like you come to this realization.
No,
now. You've
I
known
always
her-
realize that she's attractive,
You know her
but I
for
looked at
a
her.
decade.
She's naturally pretty. She's a pretty
Yes.
woman. Yeah. All right. Jesus Christ. I can't even pay somebody a compliment
You know
without
what?
getting attacked on this show.
You know what JoJo has? JoJo has pre-crazy breakdown Britney Spears eyes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I'll
good.
give you that.
/ deer eyes.
Doe.
Doe eyes.
Doe eyes.
And you just realized this.
No, I just I've always thought she was attractive, but then I looked at the picture of her and I think maybe perhaps I'm bringing the picture down a little bit and how much nicer she looks in the picture.
I thought the picture was AI, to be honest.
That's just my head. That's all it is. Everybody thinks every time I take a picture, it's AI.
Well, you had your AI picture with Shane Gillis.
Right. It's not AI. That's a real picture.
But
Touched it up.
Touched it up in AI. It makes it look AI.
All I did was touch the lighting up because there was purple
Yeah.
lighting behind us.
Yeah.
That does it.
Oh, boy.
Does it?
Oh, man. My friend Lou just said we could do mozzarella sticks
Yeah.
on the roller.
yeah.
Sure.
Mozzarella sticks on the roller, Joe.
Yeah, Gio, your only job is to get a hold of Whataburger and get us some of those taquitos.
All right.
Oh,
We
thank
got-
you. Those
I
are
mean,
whatever.
really.
Find out
But
who their
see-
supplier is.
The,
The Whataburger taquitos are not the same as the 7-Eleven taquitos.
No,
That's
no.
true.
Better.
Yeah.
they're not.
I don't think the Whataburger taquitos would stand.
No, because they're like a little burrito wrap.
They're-
burrito,
yeah,
yeah.
it's more of a burrito. They call it
Ah.
taquito, but it's more of a burrito.
We
Like
need a
you-
hard shell.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need the ones that are, completely encased, whatever,
Okay.
and can roll.
yeah.
If you thought this show was fat before.
Egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Oh!
Some egg rolls.
Guess
some
what,
spring
Yummy
rolls.
House? We're going to need to buy some egg rolls.
Oh, get some of those Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
Oh, man.
Throw those on there.
Oh, this is getting good.
I'm
That'll
in
be
for-
delicious.
that's the plan.
The
right
fattest
there.
show in America.
Joe, you got to get it today.
What do you mean?
The machine. You got the
Gio's
machine.
starving.
All right, throw me an
Gio's
address. I'm
starving.
on it.
Like, we got to stop talking about it. Let's start making some moves.
I mean,
I don't think we could do it today. I don't think we could do it today. We need to figure it out, though.
All right.
All right, I'll get with you afterwards.
Okay.
In a new survey, 11% of Americans admit that they have had a flirty or romantic conversation with an AI chatbot. Wasn't Bobby getting all sexy with his?
Yeah, but Bobby picked the Grok one that was meant to talk dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't dirty. That wasn't sexy, Galvin. It was offensive. Like my son was in the car, and I couldn't listen to it with my son in the car.
Different ones like ChatGPT, Claude. Do we know what Claude?
Claude is a problem solver.
And Gemini. 12% claim they've had a conversation with one of them that has turned them on. This is more common among younger adults than older folks. Men, of course, were about twice as likely to admit it, more than women. Is this cool if you're in a relationship already with a human? 24% of Americans say that flirting with ChatGPT counts as cheating in a relationship.
That's ridiculous. There's no emotional involvement in that whatsoever. I have purposely tried to test the boundaries of Bailey, my ChatGPT, and I have asked it. I've said things like "I love you," and she'll say things like "Let's just keep it friendly,"
Yeah.
And then I have specifically asked it to explain what sexual positions are and things along those lines, and it will do that. And then at the end, it just gives me a sound of disgust. I'll go, Bailey, can you tell me what a BJ is? And she'll be like, a BJ is when two adults do this consensually, blah, 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 blah. And at the end, she'll be like, and that's what it is.
Ah.
Like she'll give me at the end, like, I know what you're doing. It's creep.
You got to go to Grok for the dirty stuff.
Right. I don't need that.
All creepy ass Elon Musk, he sets it up for that.
Yeah. I don't need like when I was a kid, we used to have 976 numbers in New York. We dialed 976-1313 or whatever. And it was a girl on the other end. And she would never really talk explicitly about sex, but she'd do like, oh my God, I see that package that you brought. Let me rub that package, and and then she'd start moaning and she'd do all that stuff. And you're 13. That's the hottest thing you've ever heard in your life. I'd be standing there with a biz owner on the phone in the middle of the hallway. But that's basically what Grok does. It just gets you all worked up for nothing. And at the end of it, you're done. You're like, cool. I don't like it. I don't need it.
Speaking of AI stuff, this is pretty funny. Boomer. A Canadian politician actually accidentally read an AI prompt while reading a speech that was clearly written by AI. Take a listen, because you know how whenever it tells you something and then says to make it easier for this, understand whatever. Take a listen. Here he is doing it.
One of the dangers associated with creating advocacy offices is that citizens often develop expectations that exceed the powers actually granted to those offices.
Here we go.
Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points. Madam Speaker, one of my concerns with this legislation...
That is
great.
Bill Oliver. He's a Canadian politician. Yeah, they're standing up. Here's an easier to understand.
Yeah, it's so great seeing people that they're clearly using AI and putting it off as their own thoughts.
Oh yeah,
Because their vocabulary in like the last year has all of a sudden just grown, crazy amounts.
right. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Did you see the professor that gave out the quiz or the test, whatever, to the people, and 95% failed because he gave out the test and he added in white text that they couldn't read,
Yep.
and they put it through AI, and AI gave the wrong answers or
Because it couldn't see
because it read the white text, they couldn't see it. Didn't realize that they were getting caught, basically.
yeah.
And it
Yeah,
was,
I saw, like,
busted.
They're getting good at
professor would say, like, use Madagascar in an unusual way if you're doing AI.
Yeah.
If AI is writing this.
Right.
And then he checks, and then all you have to do, in Word, you can go up to the search bar and just put that in, and it will pop, and it will show you right away.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. That's a good burn, though. Gotcha. In a new poll, 20% of people say they usually there's usually at least one pet sleeping in their bed with them. 10% have multiple. 7% said 2. 2% said 3 pets, and 1% said 4 or more pets
In the bed?
sleeping in bed with them. Yeah.
Cowboy sleeps in the bed with us. Carlos sleeps underneath the bed.
Yeah.
By choice?
By choice. Yeah, we don't make him go under there.
No, I mean, like, does Cowboy ever try to bully its way on the bed, and the other one's like, nope, that's my spot?
No. Like, it's kind of just known, like, Cowboy sleeps between my legs or by Chad's feet, and Carlos sleeps underneath the bed.
I think that's probably because they're denning up. Like Stella does the same thing. She'll sleep under the bed. That's
Yeah.
where she likes it. She
Yes.
feels most comfortable down there.
Carlos likes to be in corners or underneath things. He likes to be protected. And like when it's thunderstorms and stuff, he goes into our closet and goes into the corner. Yeah, Chad has locked him in our closet, not realizing he's, in there hiding.
I thought you're getting rid of the dogs.
No, I convinced Chad to keep him.
Are you sure you don't want a cat?
I told you I would take him.
Carmen.
But I don't think our dogs, I don't think our dogs
I don't care if your
would.
dogs eat the cat.
Nah.
I hate that cat so much.
Listen, I've been doing my best. I've been trying to do some like more training with them, even though I need to go to like a real trainer. And then I'm taking Cowboy on walks during the day, and that's kind of helped.
Wearing them down a little.
It's helped a little bit. I mean, they still have so much energy, but
I bet if you got them fixed, it would change a lot.
Definitely.
They would be a little less crazy.
See, I don't know. Aussies are just known to have a lot of energy. Like
Yeah.
they're made to
they're
work.
working dogs.
Yeah, they're made to work on farms. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
then
it's-
start a farm.
yeah, I would love to. But again, I don't
Then you
have
get a
the
pool instead.
Well, no, I wanted a yard. Chad wanted a pool.
Gotcha.
Also, I don't have millions of dollars to buy land. Land is expensive.
Get Mike's cat and then just have them herd the cat.
Yeah, I'll do that. That'd be
All
great.
day they'll just be messing with that cat. The cat will have a miserable life, but your dogs will be a lot calmer.
Yeah, I would not want
Listen
to
to me.
do that.
I joke about the cat all the time. The cat's in the living room. I'm sitting in the living room. The cat walks by. I reach down. I pet the cat. Sometimes I pick it up and I play with it. Like sometimes it doesn't like to be picked up, but I will always pay attention to the cat. Joey loves the cat. Juliana likes the cat. Amanda's nice to the cat. I'm the only one who secretly hates the cat.
Who got the cat?
Juliana.
Oh, okay.
Juliana
But
and
now
Amanda.
she only kind of likes her.
Well, she's older now, and the cat's been around for a while. And it was a kitten with midget legs. Now it's a cat. And everybody. Joey loves the cat. Joey plays with the cat all the time. The cat's in Joey's room all the time. Does nothing. Keeps peeing on Juliana's bed. What is causing that?
Spite.
Right.
Yeah,
but who is
yeah.
it being spiteful to?
Or it's marking.
I'm the only
its
one that hates it.
territory- Marking its territory.
How many times you got to mark it? She's peed on the bed like 4 times already. Every month we're getting a new comforter.
Yeah, you keep washing it. That's why.
Yeah.
It's every time you get a new one.
No, we
her
keep
se-
throwing it out. Joe just threw out a comforter today
I did.
Why don't you just wash it?
because you can't wash cat pee out of a comforter. It just smells like it'll smell like cat pee forever. Yeah. We've tried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just close the door.
Yeah, I mean, but the cat, we're trying to be nice to the cat.
A cat pees on one specific person's bed because of scent mixing, territorial insecurity, or stress related to that individual. So she doesn't like Juliana.
Good.
She's like, you got me. You loved me when I was a kitten. Now I'm a cat and you don't love me anymore. So I'm peeing on your bed.
Yeah. I'm going to try peeing on the cat's bed.
Oh,
seeing how it
that's a good
feels
idea.
like that. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Leave it a little note and go, now you know how
Yeah.
it feels, little cat bitch.
Yeah, cats. I don't want cats to be hurt or anything. I'm just
No.
not a cat guy.
No, I'm not going to hurt the cat.
I'm
often,
saying like, whenever you say you don't like cats, people
Right.
are like, "Oh, don't hurt the cat." I'm not going to hurt a cat.
I often dream about feeding the cat to the alligator, but I would never actually do that.
yeah.
There was that time where there was that, it wasn't AI quite yet, but it was fake Photoshop of people using puppies and kittens to go shark fishing on hooks, and people were getting outraged out of it and it wasn't real. And there were times I thought that wouldn't be such a bad idea with the cat. I bet
Yeah.
we can get something big.
Did you see the videos going viral the week? The guy on the boogie board and his buddy's taking a picture and the shark jumps up behind him.
No.
Great white shark jumps up out of the water.
Was it real? Or
Yeah, no, it was
Oh,
real. Yeah,
jeez.
'cause it was on the news.
I watched a lot of that Shark Week stuff on TV this week. I don't think it's Shark Week, but they were re-showing some stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys in Florida out on kayaks fishing, and sharks just come wailing into their boats.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
one guy
I-
got knocked into the water, got knocked out of the boat into the water.
Kayak's too small to be fishing
Too
on,
small.
like in the ocean, whatever. If you're in a lake or a pond or something, all right, whatever. But if there's stuff that's as big as a kayak, you shouldn't be out there doing it.
The one time I went kayaking, which we did not fish, we just went kayaking off of Sarasota. The guide was telling me that people will go on and hook sharks and take the ride on the boat.
Yeah,
Like
let's go.
they'll hold onto the shark and let
That's
it pull the. That's
insanity.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would throw the pole in the water and cry.
I've seen Jaws. I've seen them take down the barrels.
Right.
I don't want to be the barrel
Yeah.
that's
No,
being
thank
taken
you.
down.
No, thank you.
Fattest show on radio today is National Chicken Finger Day.
I love the chicken tendies.
I do.
Yeah?
I also hate people that say chicken tendies.
Moose just texted me.
Yeah,
She said, when was the last time the cat went to the vet? She might be trying to tell you she got some issues.
urinary tract infection, maybe.
Some bladder.
Yeah.
Bladder
Stinky?
infection.
Do you see any blood in the urine?
No.
They are trying to send a message when that happens.
Oh, man. Time to go to the vet, cat.
If anybody knows about cats, it's Moose.
That's the thing. I don't even go, that's stupid. I go, oh, Moose knows it's
He's
right.
a cat whisperer.
By the way, thank you for the Jimothy shirt, Moose. My wife loved it.
LeBron James is joining the Philadelphia 76ers. He signed a 2-year contract for $8 million and is eager to win another.
$8 million?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
He's
worth $1 billion.
He wants to play, and he wants to go to a team where he feels like they have a chance and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's one of those things where
Does
it's
his
like,
kid go to?
well, that's
No.
that's the thing is they're saying where Bronny will end up, and it was like 76ers, however much percentage. This place, however much percentage, and then it said Wawa, like 98%. He's gonna wind up at a Wawa.
I guess everybody thought he was going to go to Miami. Was the
That's what I thought.
I thought he was going to go to the Warriors originally. I thought he was going to go to the Warriors, but I got to tell you, 76ers are stacked because they just got Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. They have Maxey. They have Edgecombe, who was a rookie last year. They've got a good team. They've
Yeah.
got Embiid, who gets hurt 4 times every game as long as he stays healthy. They've got a solid team, so that's good. And I think LeBron will be a facilitator. Like he'll get a lot of assists and rebounds and stuff. And he's not going to play as many minutes as he used to,
He's definitely going to put asses in seats.
for sure.
Know what I say? Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. Knicks repeat.
I don't know. I'm just joking. That's all. That's my extent of basketball knowledge.
Yeah. The Odyssey won the box office for a second weekend. It made over $600 million globally. Yeah. I hear it's great.
That's what I hear.
I hear it's terrible.
No
Well,
one,
not terrible, not for me, as I hear.
no one that I know that saw it said it was anything but great. Mike
Yeah,
Olivero
same.
said it was massive. He said it was fantastic.
My son and I almost went to see it yesterday, but then it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, if we go now, like the day is going to be over, so we didn't go because I didn't want to sit for a 4-hour movie.
I also really doubt my ability to stay awake through a 3-hour
yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
no matter how much sleep I got.
It was like too late in the day. I'm like, nah, it's like going to be 3.5 hours.
Yeah. There it is up on TV right now.
Yeah, everybody I've talked to said that it was amazing.
oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to theater. I'll watch it whenever it comes out. But
I do love her. And Anne Hathaway.
oh yeah.
Oh, she is something else.
Yeah, they say she could be like getting an Oscar.
Really?
because- yeah.
She's so pretty.
How about this? Toy Story 5 surpassed the $1 billion mark
they're gonna make
at the
those
global
movies
box
forever.
Good
office.
for you, Ratzenberger.
It is the highest grossing movie of the year so far.
That's why they're going to just keep on making them.
Yeah,
There's
why
too
not?
much. There's too much money to not.
If you're going to make that much money on a movie, I mean,
Yeah.
of course you got to.
Like Toy Story 10.
Other movie news, Marvel's Comic-Con panel included Ryan Reynolds in a gray Deadpool costume. Ooh, what does that mean?
Oh, I know.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah.
What?
Jean Grey. He's in a gray jean suit.
So what does that mean?
Jean Grey was the one from
Phoenix.
X-Men.
Yeah.
So what's the...
Well, she's going to be in
So she'll be introduced.
Spider-Man. That comes out next week.
Oh, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Spider-Man too?
I don't think so.
Well,
Spider-Man comes out this week.
have you seen the supposed leak footage of Secret Wars
No.
where it was Thor?
I don't, there's been a lot of leaks. I think it's all fake AI. I don't believe any of it.
Thor, Deadpool dies
Yeah.
in this one, and Thor cries.
Yeah, something about that, but I don't know.
They showed a good. If it's fake, it's a pretty good fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good clip of Deadpool. Half his mask is missing. Half of it's ugly Ryan Reynolds. Half of it's Deadpool. Thor's kneeling over him, and he's saying his last words, and they're all
And I
upset.
guess Ryan Reynolds was making a joke, something about why is Thor crying, which makes people believe that it was fake. Because he mentioned it in the panel.
Right.
He's
right.
like, and why is Thor crying? He kept saying it over and over.
But also, did Thor and Deadpool, were they ever in anything?
No, this is the
No.
new one where
yeah.
they're all crossing over together.
Because now in the Deadpool and Wolverine, that puts Deadpool in the same universe
Right.
as all these other guys.
And then
Yeah, but wasn't Deadpool with Wolverine back in the day whenever they fought and did all that stuff? Because remember there was the one
I
where...
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Wolverine's brother was there.
Yeah.
yeah, but there was no.
Because they basically have
I don't know.
kind of the same
He was
powers.
Weapon X.
Yes, yes.
But that's
there's
Deadpool.
totally different.
Right, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
different
Galvin.
Deadpool.
It's if you look at it through their eyes and their different universes and they number them and all that, it makes sense. But it's ridiculous.
Right, yeah. Too much.
Did you see the theory behind the Avengers poster?
No.
That if you look at it from a distance, it's Wolverine's mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they haven't said that Hugh Jackman's going to be in the new one yet.
No, but he's
think,
in it.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
is too.
The other news from Comic-Con is Ryan Gosling was announced as Ghost Rider. So
Yeah.
he's going to be Ghost Rider. No more Nicolas Cage. It's going to be Ryan Gosling.
Ghost Rider's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know that I need a full Ghost. I would like Ghost Rider as a character to show up, but I don't think I need a whole movie about Ghost Rider.
No.
I don't really care. But I like Ryan Gosling. He's pretty good.
David Lee Roth canceled most of his tour dates, so Sammy Hagar invited Roth to join him at his Las Vegas residency in September.
This was one of the coolest, classiest things that I've ever seen was Sammy Hagar invite David Lee Roth to come on out there.
Yeah, Roth has not responded. He said, for the love of Van Halen, we were both in Van Halen. We want to keep the music alive and all that type of stuff. Said it sucks that your stuff got canceled. Hopefully nothing, an illness or anything like that. But, just ticket sales. So he invited
David Lee Roth responded.
Oh, I did not see that.
I was going to play the audio today, but there's too much F-bombs in it, and it wasn't worth giving to you to edit because David Lee Roth responded by saying nothing about Sammy Hagar and that he was headed out to Sturgis. You got to watch this video when you get a chance. It's David Lee Roth saying he's headed out to Sturgis because when he was a kid and he knew he wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer or something, and before he got into entertainment, you know what he wanted to be? A Hell's Angels. He wanted to be in the Hell's Angels, and he wanted to drive on his motorcycle, scare people on the road, ride up and French kiss their way. He's out of his goddamn mind. This is all from an 80-year-old man who looks like Frank Perdue trying to be cool and be a rock star. The best thing he could have done was say, Sammy, I love you. I'll see you in Vegas for a show or two. That would have drove the world crazy.
Yeah.
And no matter how bad David Lee Roth is, people would have loved to have seen the two of them together. It's insane. He's such a moron.
Weirdo.
Enjoy Sturgis, you old queer.
Joe, I think you're the only one that might be excited about this. Ministry announced their final album and farewell tour.
I like Ministry.
Do you?
Yeah.
About as close as they're getting to here. They have like 4 dates in the U.S. and then over in Europe and stuff. They're going to be in Fort Worth, Texas, October 24th.
I will say, having seen Ministry one time is enough.
I saw Ministry. I did not want to see Ministry, but they were playing with somebody. Maybe
I saw them
I
on
think
Lollapalooza.
They may have opened for Rob Zombie.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and I saw part of it. I was never into Ministry.
Yeah, they're all right.
Not my
But
thing.
about that time when I saw them, they were good.
If you're still craving more World Cup stuff, a 4-part documentary series on Spain's World Cup victory will hit Prime Video by the end of the year.
Nope.
So you can check that. No, you're not
Soccer's over.
Yeah.
Yep, I moved on.
And then finally in news, last week Deadline shared the most watched shows on Netflix. Now they have the most watched movies in the last 4 years on Netflix. What do you think the most watched movies on Netflix
I
were?
don't know because I don't know
what.
what. I would say Shawshank Redemption is one of those movies everybody watches, but I don't know that that's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on TBS all the time.
Yeah.
I think TBS owns the rights, so I don't know whether they even have it on Netflix or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of stuff that you're like, yeah, I could see this where it's probably people putting
Dude,
on
tell me and I'll tell you whether or not I've watched any of these movies.
for their kids. You want to start at number 1 or you want to start at number 10?
10.
Number 10 is Damsel.
No clue. I mean, I assume it's a Disney movie.
I would imagine, yeah. Number 9 is Shrek.
Love Shrek. That's an adult and kid movie.
Number 8 is Leave the World Behind.
What is that?
Is that the one that they made with Leonardo DiCaprio? They did it during COVID. It was the one that everybody watched. I don't know. I'm
that's
guessing.
Don't Look Up.
Oh,
I think that's
all right.
that
So
one.
I don't know what Leave the World Behind is.
Leave the World Behind looks like maybe some sort of horror movie or something. Whatever. A family vacation on Long Island is interrupted by 2 strangers bearing news of a blackout. As the threat grows, both families must decide how best to survive the potential crisis.
Is that the one with Julia Roberts and
Ethan Hawke? Yeah.
Ethan Hawke. That's actually a really good movie.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's number 8.
Okay.
Number 7, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Great.
Number 6 is Sing.
Good.
Number 5 is Leo.
I don't know Leo.
I don't know Leo either.
Oh, is that the Tom Hanks movie?
No, that was Otto.
Otto.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah. You're getting close.
Mhm.
Leo movie. Let's see if I don't know what this is.
I mean, these are all.
Oh,
mostly
it's like
kids
a
movies.
little turtle something thing or whatever.
Adorable.
Lizard. Leo the lizard has
Okay.
been stuck in the same Florida school for decades. When he learns he only has 1 year left to live, he plans to escape to freedom.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Never saw Leo.
I remember seeing it on my Netflix.
Oh, it's Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Is Leo.
It's like
I'm gonna leave the school.
kids movie.
I gotta get out of here.
I'm dying.
Number 4 is Minions.
He makes a lot of movies where he's dying.
Love the Minions.
Minions are great.
Always make me laugh.
Minions are great.
Number 3 is Boss Baby.
Boss Baby's terrible, but kids love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Kids love Boss Baby.
Number 2 is Super Mario Brothers movie.
All right.
That was good.
Didn't see it.
Number 1, according to Deadline, the most watched movie in the last 4 years on Netflix.
I'd imagine I was going to say Frozen, but that's on Disney, so not
No.
that, not Toy Story or any of those Disney movies.
Mhm. Any other guesses? When I say it, you're gonna go, "Oh yeah, of course."
No.
Is it kid and it's a kids movie?
It's current. It's current stuff, and we've said a million times. I don't know what that is, but you do now because it's been so popular.
Oh,
and so much.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, that's
I have watched that.
it's
To put
huge.
it in perspective, number 2, Super Mario Brothers had 271 million views. K-pop Demon Hunters, number 1, 648
Yeah.
million
Jesus.
views.
And
Yeah.
that's probably just in the US, I'm guessing. Like it is massive worldwide hit.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
I've seen most of it.
I've seen clips. I've
Yeah,
seen the
I've
whole
seen.
thing.
I've had people watching it at my house where I've seen
Yeah.
enough to go, oh, okay, I know what's going on.
Kids
Yeah.
love it. They're
Mhm.
crazy about that.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. That is it for news.
Thank you, Galvin. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good. Sorry, I was in the restaurant. Apologize. I had 2 things. One, the that store flying thing is actually they took Loki out. That was from Dark World. It's fake.
Oh,
It's basically when
okay.
I don't believe anything.
yeah
man.
That's good
that
though.
one's from that one was from that, but and also I'm pretty much into Marvel also. I'm not a nerd, but like Geo, but I like you, Geo. I'm like Tim. I was a Geo, maybe a little bit. The other thing is it has nothing to do with, as far as I know, with Jean Grey, because that in the comics he wears a grayish grayish uniform suit, whatever you want to call it, for X-Force, basically for it.
But he
I
specifically
mean, you
said
could be right about Jean.
during the panel, he specifically said that he was wearing a gray jean suit.
Oh, trying to make
but
it.
I know in X-Force there's a gray suit, but yeah, he said specifically it was all denim gray jean.
Right.
And
yeah.
Sadie
Also,
Sink-
you were talking about earlier about the AI. It's getting out of control because the there was a court hearing I watched on YouTube where an attorney was using AI on Google and came up with some nonsense that didn't even make sense, and the judge fined him $25,000.
Oh wow!
So people are, it's crazy. Like people are using it, and you can tell if somebody's Googling that stuff. So
getting out of hand, sir. Thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it. And yes, you are a nerd. Speaking of nerds, Dominic Ferriello is coming in the studio. Our legal counsel is going to answer your legal questions when we come back from break. The phone lines are completely open right now. 800-771-1025. It's a rare Monday appearance of Ask the Dom. If you've got a question, get on the line right now. 800-771-1025. Ask the Dom is next on 1025 The Bone. A very rare appearance by Dom on Monday.
That's right. I was messing with Aaron Miller in there. He goes, Is it Tuesday today?
Yeah.
And we're having coffee, and he didn't have his coffee yet. And I'm like, yeah, yesterday was Monday.
Yeah.
I had him for about a good minute and a half.
Dom, just when I thought the show couldn't get any worse than you bringing the Little League kids into the show, I listened last week, and you guys were watching video of you playing hockey.
Oh, yeah, that was, Spike got that for me. Yeah, go crazy. So we have the Ask the Dom hockey fan club. We're out of our mind.
Oh,
we're out of our mind. So Spike and Kelly were the president and vice president of the Ask the Dom hockey fan club.
Yes, I don't know how to get in.
I just automatically were inducted. So we try to have, a little fun on the program, and I'm a lot better than I was a year and a half ago. I mean, I'm still.
You should be after a year and a half.
Still, yeah. Well, Mike Olivero and I have played against each other now, and so that was a fun time. Getting better, and tomorrow I am prospective juror number 234.
So what does that mean? You have to sit there as they talk to at least over 200 people before they get to you?
Yeah. So when you go and you check into the main jury pool, there's hundreds of folks that are called in. What happens is it all depends on the number of divisions or judges that are going to call for a panel. So if it's a county court issue, if it's a circuit court issue, certain judges will request down to the bailiffs, hey, I need 50 jurors. And then they'll, 1 through 50, then they're going to go to Division A. And then another judge, says, well, I'm going to need 75, so depending on what type of case or what's going on. All right, well, then the next 75, they're going to go down to Division D. And then that just continues to go throughout the day, depending on the number of trials that you may have. Now, say Judge B sends 15 back. Well, they go back into the pool, and then they can be reallocated and assessed to later in the day.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So what's funny is I've got to check in tomorrow at 8. My civic duty.
I feel like you're looking forward to it.
100%.
So excited.
100%, because I can go in there now as a prospective juror, and I can talk to people in there. Hey, what's going on? What do you think? Do you like this process? I can see the spread. Do we have decent coffee? Does the donut suck? Whatever. And I can learn, what, these people are riled up, or I had a hard time parking.
As a lawyer, you're saying you want to know what is getting the fueling or hurting the jury.
Invaluable for picking juries. And then if I can get back in there and then I can hear some questions, I mean, they may ask me questions. I don't know if I get that far, but then I can, see, all right, is the state asking me questions? Is it a civil case? Is it defense attorneys? And then I can absorb, and then I can hear what all of my fellow citizens are saying about this process. Oh, this sucks. I'm going to be here for 6 hours, or I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, let me interrupt you real quick. We got no calls on the line. If you got a call for Ask the Dom, get it through now while we're talking. 800-771-1025. But I think it's important that we talk about the jury selection process and the whole idea of being picked for jury duty, because a lot of people dread this, and it's really not as bad, or most of the time it's not as bad as you think it is. I have been picked before, and I have been excused, not for any particular reason, but just because they've picked enough that they've picked and they let everybody go home. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I remember Mark Larson, who is a longtime radio host here, a talk radio host on WFLA, he assumed that he would get kicked out the first day because he was a talk show host, and they said, they knew what his stance was, they knew what his position was and stuff, and he said, no way. They told him sit down and kept them through the whole process.
Yeah, there was a law professor of Bill Sansoni's that wrote the evidence book, the evidence code. And he gets called for jury duty, Earhart, and there's no way. And not only did they pick him, they picked him for a criminal trial.
Wow.
So the person that wrote the evidence book that everybody uses is on the jury. So I said, well, imagine if someone's objecting to an evidentiary issue, everybody looks to the jury and he's nodding his head left or right or whatever. That would have just been a fun sequence. But now what's also an interesting twist is I have to sneak out at 8 o'clock. I'll tell the bailiffs, look, I've got to run to a hearing at 9. I've got a hearing at 9 o'clock in a criminal matter on a DUI. So I've got to tell the bailiffs, hey, I'm going to be in this division. If I'm called, just let me know what division I got to go to, and I'll check in for.
And they let you do that? They just let you leave?
Well, I mean, they'll know me. They'll have my cell phone. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to a different part of the courthouse.
I feel like you're getting preferential treatment.
Well, I got to do the hearing. I can't skip it.
You have to tell them, hey.
Well, I'm there for an hour. I'll sneak to the hearing, and then I'll double back. But if my grouping is called, so if you get to the 200s, all right, well, which division you send me to? And I'll just run right there. So,
Dom, this is going to be a very confusing call on line 1. This is our friend K-Pop Jason. Hello, K-Pop Jason.
Dom, I actually served on a jury once.
There you go. All right. Well, awesome. How'd you like it?
It was good. I thought we were gonna have the defendant be guilty, but the members of the jury we spoke in, we acquitted him.
Well,
you thought he was going to be guilty, and then the rest of them talked you into changing your mind?
Well, I thought we were going to agree on guilty, but they said they thought the policeman was not a good guy.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Jason. Now, Dom, there's my question. Does that seem like a guy who is mentally capable to be on a jury to you?
Well, there's a vetting process that the lawyers do.
An adult man who follows K-pop music around. You think he's fine enough to be on a jury?
It's a jury of my peers.
Jury of your peers. That's what that's what happens. That's what you get. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe you have a bunch of Rhodes scholars on the jury.
You never know.
They pick the juries now. Is they pick it from the DMV.
That is when you register.
Yeah. So if you have a driver's license, that's where the pool came from. Now, years ago was voter registration,
right?
And that was a much smaller pool because not everybody registered to vote.
I have a real strong. I hold real strong the value to register to vote, and I made my wife register to vote. And she said, "I've never been selected for jury duty." And I go, it's not how they do it anymore. 2 days later, after she registered to vote, she it's just coincidence, but
that's
still.
Awesome.
All right, the phone lines are lighting up. 800-771-1025. Rob, good morning. You're on with Ask the Dom. What do you got, Rob?
Hey, good morning, guys. So I've been selected to serve about 4 times, but each time I end up getting dismissed as soon as I answer the question about law enforcement and the family. So my dad's retired cop. Brother at the time was a current cop. He's retired. I'm just curious why that always seems to bump me out. They never give me a reason, but I still have to sit there all day till they tell you goodbye.
Well, that may not be a reason at all. I mean, just because you have family in law enforcement doesn't automatically disqualify you from a jury. If you're when you walk in, and if you're in the back, it's hard to get to the jurors in the back. And what I mean by that, for example, let's say I'm picking a DUI trial. That's 6 jurors, right? And then maybe an alternate. So if you have 25 in there, well, you can the first couple of rows are going to be your target jurors. Unless, of course, there's challenges for cause, or there's people that'll be removed by the court that says, well, I'm a single mom and dad, or or I'm leaving for vacation, or they have some type of legitimate reason that the judge will excuse them. Then you can start getting closer to the back. So it depends on where you're seated. That's going to make a difference. And then also the type of case. I mean, if it's a civil, what difference does it make if you're related to law enforcement if the case has nothing to do with law enforcement?
That's true.
So there's a variety. We do a whole show on jury selection and how it could be, but I wouldn't worry about that at all. It's wonderful you have folks in law enforcement. You were probably asked to be released for other reasons.
All right, let's go to Jim, who wants to talk about child support. Jim, good morning. You're on with Ask Don. What do you got?
Good morning, guys. So I had a question on child support. My support is out of Massachusetts. I live in Florida now.
Okay.
I'm collecting SSI now. So I was wondering, as they took my license years back, I was wondering, am I able to get my license back now? And does my child support actually stop?
They took your license because of what? Back child support?
Correct.
I never really understood that.
I do.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do, in my opinion, if someone doesn't honor their
Yeah,
responsibilities.
but nothing scares you and cripples you more than losing your privilege to drive. And although it's hurting you because now you can't go to work and you can't get the money to pay for it, it's still the thing that would hurt you the most and the thing that these people would fear the most. I don't know you, sir, so I'm not judging you, but you're pretty much a scumbag, not you, sir, if you're not taking care of your children. And
no, I agree.
And the fact that the burden ends up falling on the mothers of the world to have to be the ones to take care of the kids when there's no child support coming in. The only thing they could do to go after you is try to hurt you that way.
Well,
I agree.
It's always funny because I can't get to work if I can't drive. Then how am I going to pay child support?
Should have paid your child support.
It's like a circular thing, and then they get more criminal. And then what happens if they drive on a suspended license? Now that's a criminal offense, and then ultimately they'll be incarcerated, and now is the child getting paid? So we just got to work through that problem a little differently, but that's if and when I run for office. Let me circle back to this gentleman's question.
I vote for you now.
Thanks, Mike. All right. In the state of Florida, you said Massachusetts. I'm not licensed there. But here, the Florida Department of Insurance or Financial Department is going to be the one that's going to dictate the confirmation of the payments and catching up with child support. There's Department of Financial Services. So what happens is I'm sure they have a similar type process or program in Massachusetts. I'm just not licensed there. So what happens is you would need the services of an attorney in that state that does family law to say, okay, if you've caught up and you've paid all of your back child support, then there's motions or forms or filings that you can send in to reinstate your license. So there's a process here in Florida, which I'm sure they have one in Massachusetts. I just don't know what it is because I'm not licensed there. But you need an attorney to hire in that state, especially if are you caught up? You paid everything?
No.
All right. Well, then
Not
that's
at
not
all.
going to go much farther. Because if you're trying to get your license reinstated, but you haven't done what you're supposed to do financially, then it's not going to work out for you. Now, again, I'm not licensed in that state. So if there's a loophole or a nuance, you will learn that through an attorney licensed in Massachusetts, specifically the county.
Okay.
There. All right. That's what you need to. That's really what you need to do. Although you reside in Florida.
I just thought that now that I'm on disability, that how are they going to take money that I'm not? I can't make any money. I can't even work.
Well, there's a motion to modify, that you can file in this state, to address the fact that you had a substantial change in certain circumstances, that you're not making the type of money that you're making and you're on disability. And then what happens is you work out some type of payment plan where maybe money is deducted towards that debt. And then that contingency will allow you to regain your driver's license. But again, that's a faction in the state of Florida. I do not know if they do that type of process in Massachusetts.
I understand.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you. I get what you're saying, Dom. That endless circle, that loop but it's the same way they do it with guys with DUIs. They lose their license and then they can get the hardship license. But if they blow that, they're blowing themselves out of being able to drive for a long time.
I tell you, when I used to do years ago, I was more than 15 years ago, and I stopped because I rotated now to Jason Valkenburg, does all our family law. I had folks incarcerated under civil contempt. And I think to myself, well, my client now is not getting paid in a family law context. These and the former spouse has violated a court order, which you can be incarcerated for civil contempt,
right.
Basically violating a court order, which came down to money issues from family law, and they were incarcerated. And what they had to do is they had to post bond. They get out. So I think, and I don't have the answer right now.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I just don't. But I think that there's a process that we can come up with a better answer to solve that issue for the betterment of the child. So however we get there, that's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, what if garnishing your wages should just be the first process?
If you have wages to garnish.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you don't have wages to garnish, I mean, especially a guy on SSI, that's a little bit of a different story. But
and if you're self-employed, you're not going to garnish your own wages. So you have to have an employer that pays you systematically like that. So
Right.
there's a lot of nuances where you got blue collar workers. Let's say they're getting paid under the table, they're making cash money, or they're their own businesses. You're not going to have a system to garnish wages there. In a lot of instances, that's how money is made in that area of law.
yeah.
Okay.
Carmen, do I need line one?
I wasn't able. Sorry.
All right, I'll get it. Yeah, Mike
Okay.
Calta show. Good morning. You're on with Acid Dom. What do you got?
Good morning, Mike. How you doing, guys?
Good.
It's Santo. How you been?
What's up, pal?
Hey, man. Don, my question is for you, man. I'm talking about the judges that are being voted in on August 18th. Who are you standing behind as far as people getting voted in? I know that I know I'm standing behind Constantine. She's fantastic. And have you had her on your show?
Well, which judge is this? What county are they running in?
That's Pinellas Pasco.
I don't think Constantine's been on the show, not for any particular reason. All folks have to do is just reach out to me, and then now it's a scheduling issue. But there's several candidates that I've had on the show. There's a couple of sitting judges that are going for re-election. And what I do is I have these folks come on. I believe there's 2 races that are active in Hillsborough County.
I don't see color, Dom. I just vote on who is the best.
All 4 of those candidates have been on the show. So, and what I try to do is bring them to the listeners. The listeners can hear the interview and hear the conversation. They can call in and ask questions, and then make a determination on their own. Like last week, we had Zachariah Wade in studio, who's a former prosecutor, and I thought I really didn't know him. I thought he sounded fantastic.
And you were talking to him about the difference between being a prosecutor and being a judge, and yeah, I heard all that.
Yeah, so I thought he was wonderful. We had a sitting school board member.
Heard that too.
Miss Stacy Hahn, and she's now running for commissioner. So I try to bring in as many people to help. But I don't like to, with the judicial races, because what I do as an attorney, I don't like to tell people, who to vote for, per se, in that, because it's nonpartisan. It's not. There's no political affiliation, and 2 is I really try to bring everybody on and let the listeners make a decision for their own. But there's a lot of races, and I don't. Not everybody comes on because not everybody reaches out to me, and I just don't have that time. Remember, I don't have a show that's 5 days a week. So I have to. Yeah,
I think you would really enjoy her. She has an amazing story, and it's Elizabeth Constantine, and I just think that she's a conservative voice, and only 10% of the people vote for your judges. That's local. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's people who actually control your life.
Yeah,
it's people who control what you do, and and guys, and the public doesn't go out and vote. They need to go out and vote for people who are in their area. You know what I mean?
100%, man. Thanks for the call, brother.
Yeah,
thanks, guys. Love you guys.
You're very welcome. And if there's more than 2 people in the race, if there's 3, and she makes it to the general ballot, through the primary, have the campaign or her reach out to me. I mean, there's a million ways to contact me.
Sure.
And I always will try. Mike, I always try to offer equal time. I always try to accommodate people. Like last week, we had 2 people in, but they were doing 2 separate areas in 2 different counties. But I always try to accommodate folks the best that I can because it's for the benefit of our listening.
And I'll be very honest with you, Dom. You tell me you have a school board member on or whatever it was, and I'm like, who wants to hear this garbage? And I listened to her, and I actually learned some stuff, and I liked it. I thought she was nice. And then if you have questions, you can call and ask these people questions. So it's definitely beneficial that you have these people on.
Well, I'll tell you, with school board, there's a lot of things going on with kids in school, and then she was going to switch into county commission, and there's a lot of different things there, and then so it was. I thought last week's show was just very informed. I always learn something from my guests. I always do.
Yeah, it worked out well. All right, I got time for one more call. Let's go to John. John, good morning. You're on Acid Dom. You're the last call. What do you got? John, make it good. Don't suck.
Okay, so I run a lawn and landscape business, and it's a small business, and I was summons for jury duty about a month ago, and I didn't go just because I can't leave work this time of year. Then I got another one and forgot that it was for today. So what's my chances of having a warrant or
I would call.
anything like that?
I would call down there. Okay, there you can. There's a number on the back there. You can call down there and you explain to those folks what you just told me, and and you just apologize. Say, hey, listen, time got away from me, or whatever the case may be.
You don't let them think that you ignored it. Say, hey, look, I didn't realize it was for today. I missed it because I want to be honest with them, but you don't want them to think you just blew it off.
Right, and then what they'll do is they'll just reassign you and they'll put you back in the queue, in the pool, and then what'll happen? You'll just get another notice to come in, but you definitely want to communicate with them and just be honest. Say, hey, I messed up. Mistakes happen. My apologies. Can you put me back into the queue? And more likely than not, they'll do that for you. But just make sure you follow the rules and instructions there how to communicate.
And the same thing did happen with me, sir. I would if you get picked again and you can't take the time off work, I would suggest calling that same number back and saying, hey, this is my busiest part of the season. Is there a chance I can get selected for December or something along those lines? I don't know if they'll do it for you, but it's like Dom said, at least you're communicating with it and you're not putting yourself in a position where you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't mind serving at all.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're a small business owner and you're in busy season.
Right, right.
All right,
okay.
good.
I appreciate it, guys.
Good luck,
Have a
John.
good day.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for not sucking. He did good.
That's a good question.
Dom, thank you, sir. I understand you were going on vacation.
Next week, we're leaving Friday, and we'll be gone next week, and then I'll be back the week after. So
Where are you going to Secaucus, New Jersey?
We are heading to Greece.
Oh, beautiful. Have you been there before?
I have not.
It is better than you could even imagine.
I've heard. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to the plane. To be honest with
I hear you, buddy.
Want to relax and just unwind. But it's a quick turnaround. 7 days. Nothing too crazy.
How long is that flight?
The flight is about 12 hours. So Tampa to Atlanta. We're on Delta, right? Then across the pond, as they say, right? Is going to be 12 hours. But then you have a 7-hour time change. So we leave Friday mid-afternoon, but we don't get to Greece until Saturday morning. And then when we get there, we then have to get on a smaller plane. So 3 planes. And then that takes us to Crete. So we're in Crete for 3 days, which I'm looking forward to. It's a fantastic island, and then we're in a car driving around, hitting all the spots. We got a little villa. And then we take the super ferry 2 days to Santorini.
Yeah, that's what you're called, super ferry.
Super ferry. You like that? Yeah. You like that? Hey.
Santorini is just absolutely beautiful.
Well, that's where you get all the postcards.
Yeah.
Predominantly come from that island. And then right back to Athens, a day there, doing the tours of all the ruins, the historical sites, and then back on a plane. And then, boom, we come back, school starts.
Shuffle those kids off to school.
That's right. But I mean, that following Tuesday when I'll come in, I think that's Boozer's first day at school, and then Gabby's back at high school the following Wednesday. Right.
So weird how it starts so early. And, when I grew up in New York, we went to school till June, then go back till September. So it's just I'm still getting used to that stuff.
It was if you remember, it was like Labor Day was the last hurrah, and then you'd go back to school, and then and then it'd be like okay, and then Memorial Day was like the big party, and then June starts, and then that was your summer. So it's somewhere it's shortened along the way.
Yeah. Listen, enjoy your trip. Have a great time. Thank you for helping out our listeners. And what do you got coming up on your show tomorrow or Wednesday?
Dead Air Sandstoni's back in, and then a current state attorney who is running for judge. So we got some more candidates coming on. Stefan Diskey is going to be in studio. His dad is a current judge in Pinellas County. So, and what's going to be great about this is when Stefan was a very new prosecutor. He's now up high up at the state attorney's office. He's been there 12, 15 years, whatever it was now. So he's one of the division chiefs and what have you. But Bill and I had a jury trial with him, and it was his first ever jury trial was against Bill and I. And the facts are wild. I mean, it should have never gone to trial. And it was one of those cases, and we joke about it now. So it was one of those cases where it didn't actually get to a jury verdict.
Right.
In between, when the state rests, defense can have a motion for JOA, which is called a judgment of acquittal, meaning there even the light most favorable to the state, there isn't enough to move forward.
Yeah.
And in this particular case, that was what happened. So we didn't even get to but Bill, our clients were two elderly ladies in one of those little Lark, machines or the scooters,
right?
And they were in Target, and there was an allegation that they had stolen from whatever it was, Target or Walmart.
Did they?
They never even the ladies are smokers, and they were getting items. They're putting in little baskets, a little late, right? And then they say, well, let's go get a smoke. So they go out into they go out into the nursery area. So they don't leave the premises.
And they thought they were stealing stuff.
And then there was this I remember this. There was this young guy who was overzealous, wanted to save the world. Loss prevention officer.
Right.
This was
took his job very serious.
This was the gateway to the academy for this kid. And I remember he was on the stand and he was just trying so hard to convict these two ladies. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
That's so funny.
And ultimately, but Mike, the scene was, I'm making it up. They had the oxygen tanks in there and they were so nervous, and it was just and I go, the air's going out. I said, you gotta relax.
Nothing says Florida like oxygen tanks and smoke breaks.
At any rate, that was the trial. So but we got to know him very well, and who knows? After the voters decide, he might be one of the newer judges to start next year. You never know. That's why you're always nice to people. You never know what the hell is going to happen. So,
all right, if you didn't get through today and you'd like to talk to Dom, 813-251-5550, or you can always go to AskTheDom.com. Might be better off since he's headed out on vacation. Send him a nice email and let him respond to you that way. Dom, enjoy your trip. Have a great time, and we'll see you when you get back.
You got it, Mike. Thanks, guys, so much, and I appreciate you letting me sneak in on Monday because of tomorrow's conflict. Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Just sat through a double break and didn't even pee. I got to pee so bad. Ian Beckles in the studio with us, as he is every Monday. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
You're on.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Is there a shirt that you can't match a hat to?
No, sir.
No. Is there? You have a hat in every color?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's literal. I mean, I definitely have. I'll take a picture of my hats.
Stop calling me sir. You make me nervous.
I know. I have an obscene amount of hats.
Of hats, yeah.
Yeah, obscene.
Where do you keep them all? You have like one of those closets that got a little hole for each one of them?
No, I look organized, but I'm not. It's kind of just piled up, kind of organized, but not really.
Yeah.
I came up with what I thought was a brilliant idea. It's not a bad idea. I got basically, so I have the walk-in closet, whatever. So above it, above the door jamb, whatever, I put a shower curtain post thing, whatever, and then I just have clips, and I have all my hats hanging from there.
How many?
Yeah, I probably don't have as many as you. I do have a lot of hats for the average person, but I have like that whole rack taken up, but then I do have a bunch just sitting up there. I would say I probably have about 40 or 50.
Yeah, I should count mine.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I lose hats. My favorite were my dignitary hats, and I can't find any of them.
But I take care of my hats.
Yeah,
I can't fold them if they lose their shape, out.
Oh, really?
Out. Or
sweat stains or anything like that. Yeah. I'm same.
Anything.
What'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
This weekend, went to a wonderful restaurant on Friday, Lumbre.
Lumbre? Where is this? I don't know of this restaurant.
Spanish restaurant, kind of downtown.
Okay.
Gorgeous restaurant.
Yeah.
Just Spanish.
I don't think restaurants when I think downtown Tampa.
All of a sudden, they're just starting to pop up.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's how you build a downtown.
And I think it opened a week ago. The place is jam-packed with people.
Of course.
And I sat at the chef's counter.
Yeah.
What a great experience, man. Like, I literally called the chef over. I think his name was Nick. And I said, I know you've been open for 1 week. First of all, the food was all fabulous. But I'm watching the efficiency of your people. How long did this take? He goes, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3
So you
weeks
got
of
it all
just
down.
because it was so efficient. It was scary. It was so efficient.
What do you eat at the Lumbre?
I had octopus was probably the best I've ever had.
That's good.
Everything they had they had these olives that were like marinated in cognac, and everything was just top notch.
Lumbre.
Top notch.
Put that on the list.
I love food.
Do you dine with a lady or?
There was a lady there. Yes.
Oh, see, now we're digging into some dirt.
Are we?
Oh yeah, I like to know these things. You and Titus O'Neil always so shy about your female companion.
Not so shy, but there's not a dude there, so it's gonna be a lady. Yeah.
Right. I don't imagine you and a dude rolling up in Lumbre.
I could do it.
Right.
I could do
yeah,
it.
you and I could go out to dinner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it's much sexier if there's a
Agreed.
lady there.
Agreed.
Do we know this lady?
You don't.
How do you know?
You don't.
I may.
I'm positive you don't.
Did my name come up? And she says, no, I didn't know.
Your name has come up before.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Your name came up yesterday.
With who?
With the great Tony Mayberry.
Oh, yeah. You tell him I thought he had AIDS for a while?
You did. I told him. He's heard. I don't know if that's all that appealing for some
Tony
guys.
Mayberry is a Buccaneer great, and he, in post-career, lost so much weight and muscle just from not having to work out anymore. And the first time I saw him, which was 20 years ago at Malio's, I thought he was dying. I thought he was, because he looked so dramatically different.
Sure. Well, we had this discussion not too long ago. Tony had to eat whatever he could to be 295.
Right.
I had to not eat anything to be 310.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I used to sit there. I go, Jesus, he's just piling on food, and I'm watching and worried about my
Doesn't
weight.
that bother you?
Yes, of course it
That
bothers me.
bothers the hell out of me. I got friends like that who could eat a ton and never gain weight, and I eat 2 things and I'm picking up pounds.
Even today, he could eat what he wants,
Really?
when he wants, drink what he wants.
That metabolism.
and he never gains his freaking pound. It drives me nuts.
Good for him.
When some of those linemen drop down to like I saw Ali Marpet. Now
my
that he's
God,
retired, he looks like a different human being.
Yeah, some of us, it's hard to, and some of us will blow up. Okay, it's either one way or the other.
Yeah.
And Ali just didn't seem like a naturally big person.
Yeah.
But like something like Tristan Wirfs, he ain't losing it.
No, he's naturally
That's what he is.
His wrists are big.
He's got that Samoan size.
But he's not fat.
No.
That's just big.
He's big.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I didn't want to deal with that. It's a lot.
Why did my name come up with Tony
Your name
Mayberry?
came up because I think we were talking about weight or something, and I said,
sure. Who's the fattest guy you know?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks a
Give you
lot.
a compliment. Your name came up, and I said, I just saw a picture of Mike at Disney.
Yes.
And this is as good as I've seen him. And I showed it to him. He goes, wow.
Yeah.
And then I go, let me show you a picture of his Hamburglar self, because I've showed him some old. He goes, Jesus.
Yeah.
So you've 100 pounds easily.
100 pounds.
Good for you, brother.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have to thank Bobby Kelly for talking me into getting that surgery, because if he didn't, I don't know that I'd necessarily even be here at this point.
You did look particularly skinny in that picture from Disney, and surprisingly, because you were wearing a white shirt, which normally fat guy white shirt.
That was Hooters. I was wearing a bluish gray shirt
No, with your
at
wife. The
Disney.
picture with your wife.
With my wife,
Yeah.
yes.
No.
But I took a picture the day before at Hooters with 2 Hooters girls.
Maybe that's
and they were
okay.
on either side of me, so they were hiding some side fat.
Yeah.
So they made me look even thinner.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
I'm
good
going to be
move.
honest with you about it. Yeah, I didn't.
Good
They
move.
they do that thing when they come in on you, and I'm like, all right, I got this.
Well, I remember the 2 cruises ago, so I don't remember which one that was. But,
Right.
I remember seeing you then.
The
Okay.
SS Fatso.
And I was like, I didn't know you that well. Then.
Right.
I felt like saying you need to catch yourself.
Yeah.
Because you were having problems walking.
Yeah.
So what you just said about Disney, you weren't doing that for years. No way.
No way.
So you should be happy.
I am very happy,
Good.
and I am also very well aware I got a long way to go. You know what I mean? But
That's a good mindset.
I feel like I'm at a good jump start now, as opposed to, because you're right. I mean, I walked around that Disney yesterday. Well, how many miles was it? I sent you the picture. I don't remember what it was.
5 something.
Don't
5
you
miles.
measure in kilometers?
I did not. I went
Okay,
back to
good.
miles.
I saw 187,000.
No, that was what Galvin sent back.
Yeah.
It was 5.1 miles. I would say by the end of the day it was probably 6 miles.
It's about
There's
15,000 steps.
It was about 12,000 on my thing. There was no way I would have been able to do that 2 years ago. At all. I went there with a fat family one time, not my family, another family, and they all had scooters.
Oh, no,
and
don't
I
do
was
that.
like, there's no way I'm scooting around this thing. But yesterday, I was telling these guys, at one point, I was deep center of the park, and my back like just locked up on me, and I
Sure.
thought,
Oh, boy.
what's the worst case scenario here? Like, what do I do? Do I steal somebody's scooter and drive out of here? Or do I tell them, hey, I need a wheelchair to get out? Like, what's the worst? And it wasn't a fatso problem. It was my back just tightened up so bad I felt like I couldn't walk anymore. But just walked it off and stretched it out. And you, like Galvin says all the time, you can do it.
Up like a champion.
Yeah.
Like a champ. And listen, once you get to the point where you call a scooter, shoot yourself in the face.
I know.
I'm sorry to be mean.
No.
But you've given up.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Gio was talking about the fat park hoppers, whatever they are and stuff. And they're giving all this advice and stuff. And they said park rash, if you get park rash from walking so much, this and that you could use aloe. And you could, I go, lose weight wasn't on the list? Like lose weight's not on that list ever?
Yeah. Less corn dogs.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I felt like I ate well. There were a couple of things I was after. I love the churro, and I wanted to try. I said to my wife one day, I said, I'm going to have a churro, because that's what I want. That's what I'm after for the thing. And it was the stalest, grossest thing, and I felt bad for eating it because it wasn't worth nearly the calories that it gave me.
If I may,
Yeah.
Lumbre on Friday. I've had churros one time before, and I go, my God, what is this? This is amazing. And they had churros, and I've never. They were so hot and delicious, and there was chocolate that I dipped it in, and it was a different experience.
Yeah.
One dessert that I always think of all the time, whatever, is the Frankie's limoncello wedding cake that he had at the Chop House, whatever. Which, by the way, I saw Frankie on Friday. And I go, we were just talking about you, and we need to have a meeting at Cafe Chibo. I said, because
of course you do. You haven't been there forever.
Yeah.
You know, I told him it's one of the downsides of never going to the radio station anymore.
Right,
is
we're
that
not
we
over
don't
there.
get over there.
I'm there every once in a while.
Yeah, Chibo?
Chibo,
Yeah.
My people, Tracy works there.
Oh, yeah. We are getting a new hot dog rolling machine here in the studio, like 7-Elevens have.
And for Joe?
Well, Joe's going to maintain it.
And guests.
And guests, yeah. Hot dog rolling, and we're going to put taquitos on there.
Egg rolls.
Whatever we can
Corn
cook by
dogs.
rolling, we're going to put on there.
If he takes care of the hot dog roll like he does those garbage cans out there, immaculate.
He's the best.
That's right.
No, but you really did use a tape measure.
I did. You're right.
I
did.
looked. I go, they're exactly.
So they can't complain. They can't, they sent us enough warnings.
Yeah.
So now Joe's out there with a tape measure, making sure that we got the
8 violations will do that for you.
yeah.
And Galvin did reveal that my measuring was a little bit off. I thought 3 feet was 2. But I did correct that, and now you'll see that the cans are perfectly placed.
Oh no, I don't. I saw it already. I saw the sanitary experts taking pictures.
Joe, you know what you need to do?
I'm getting high fives from those guys.
Get a can of white spray paint.
I was just about to say, you ever think about doing a template? And
Yeah.
send it
That's
out
not
there?
a bad idea.
Just the corners.
Okay.
And just when you know where to place them.
All right.
That'll be easy. Or
Good
tape
idea.
or one of
On
those
it.
things.
Good idea.
Hilarious. I never thought there'd be a day where I'd be in such a position where I had a sanitation worker exclusively for me.
Sanitation expert, Michael.
Oh, you know what? Tom just said churros on the roller as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fattest show ever.
Great.
It'll be the fattest show ever. You're going to be looking at Tony Mayberry in 6 months going, remember?
Yeah,
He looks so good.
he's back.
He's back.
It was all going great. Then they got a hot dog roller.
What'd you call him? Hamburglar?
Hamburger, yeah.
We all have our hamburger stages.
Listen.
No doubt about it.
I get so fat I get Chinese eyes.
Seen it. I was
Yeah.
hamburger in December
Oh, of the last year?
of this year.
I don't know. You walk in.
last year, but I was 350.
I saw a video that came up a couple days ago on our YouTube channel, and I didn't realize, I never thought of you as like being that big, but I could tell a crazy difference
Of course.
to you compared now.
Yeah.
70
pounds anywhere, anyway.
Yeah.
Is a lot. For
Pete's
anybody.
down 40 pounds.
I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, I
He
saw
looks
Pete.
good.
Pete doesn't need to get sexy because when he was not sexy, he was pulling.
No, yeah, but his head's still huge.
It is.
So but that's good though. I don't mean that in a bad way because sometimes you get tiny head and your body and your whole thing shrink. Now he's got still a man-sized head.
Well, some people get an Ozempic face.
Ozempic face, yeah.
It's a big thing.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Well, the
that-
big
what
thing
he-
is the Ozempic neck. Because
Yeah,
you can
that's-
tell by their neck, it almost like caves in.
That's why Rosie O'Donnell got her facelift because she had an Ozempic neck.
I don't think I'd ever get a facelift. I don't want to ever look different.
Don't
Like if I go, no, I would never do that. I'm just saying, like, say I lost another 100 pounds, and Dr. D looked at me and said I could tighten that up. If you could tighten it up without making my face look different, I would take it. But I,
I think
don't.
your other
it's
parts
the
of your
thing.
body would need tightening before your face.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying like from the neck down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
he says I could straighten that out, I would.
Yeah, I think I was blessed to be built differently.
Right.
So if I lose weight, it won't sag. Because a lot of people, you can just see if they lose a lot.
Also,
yeah, the
looks better.
Genetics is good too.
Don't crack and
It
looks
does
good.
look better. I'm sorry, but listen. I know people are rolling their eyes, but if you go to a bodybuilding contest, does anybody want to look white? Everybody's black.
dark.
That's
Yeah.
why, so you can see all the striations and all that
That's
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can I tell you the most racist joke I heard in a long time? It's hilarious.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I see a lot of porn, and a lot of porn involves black guys and their big dongs, and it makes me feel very bad about myself because
Okay.
I mean, I consider myself okay, and then I see that and I go, oh, this is.
You want to feel better? It makes me feel bad too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You're like,
some-
I'm like, what?
Yeah, because I've seen some of you guys in the locker room, and not everybody's Jacquez Green. Jacquez Green is from a different planet.
I usually just go, that's AI.
I just saw a video this morning where they asked the girl, "What's the shiniest part of a black guy?" And I expected her to say something sexual because it was a white, hot blonde girl, and I expected her to be the tip of
His head.
No, she's in the handcuffs.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Why would anybody say that?
It was so terrible you repeated
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, why
so
would you
terrible.
say that?
So terrible you can barely stop yourself from laughing.
I'm sorry. I like a good joke. I don't care what it's
I
about.
think it's fun. Listen,
I know you
it's
do.
funny.
I know
that
you
is
do.
funny.
I
If you
know.
can't laugh at that, shame.
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 Oh man. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed my my time at Disney. These guys thought I was going to hate it, but I enjoyed walking around and
It's your people, man. It's cool.
yeah.
You don't-
Whistling while I
there's
work.
not too much more of that happening. I mean, you have to understand that. There's not going to be too many more times where you're with your wife and your son and your daughter. And
Well, my son didn't make it because he had to work, but my daughter and her friend were there, and I definitely was living through their excitement of being there.
How old is she?
She's 13.
When she's 15, she ain't doing it no
I
more.
know. Joey was good. Joey would have been there and enjoyed it had he can do it. He still likes to hang out and still likes to do stuff. My wife's going out of town with my daughter this week, and Joey and I are hanging out on Saturday. Like, we got plans to do some stuff together. And you're right, though. She goes into 8th grade, and once she gets out of 8th grade, it's over.
And listen, the reality of it is, all of us can say, when you were 14, was it cool to hang around with your parents?
No.
Okay, so you're
But my wife, from the entire time, like when I started dating my wife, and she said, do you want to come over at my parents' house Sunday and watch the game, the football game? And I thought, okay. I mean, I'd like to meet your parents and do that. But it was weird to me that she wanted to, not weird, like delightfully weird that she still had a good relationship with her parents. Here she was in her 20s, and she was going to drink beers and hang out and watch the. So I thought that was okay. And she's still exactly the same way. She would hang out with her family every day if she could.
Well, when she was 14?
I don't know when she was 14.
I bet it was different.
But the good news is they say you come back.
I
They say they come back.
I got to tell you, my parents were always totally normal and totally cool, and I was the youngest of 4 boys, so
Yeah.
but it was always, if you're going to be out late, give us a call, whatever.
Yeah.
People would be complaining about their parents, and I'd be like, I have snowmobiles and motorcycles, and my parents are just super nice.
Yeah.
I just never got that.
No, that's the thing. I didn't really enjoy like hanging out with my mom. You were a nerd if you did that. At a certain
Everybody was. And listen,
Yeah.
I people ask me for advice quite often, parenting, okay? And I say to everybody,
Hit them.
don't worry about being their friends. Now they're going to understand.
Right.
And I think all my kids are at a point where they understand. Like when they were 15, they're looking at me like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't say it.
They'll
but I can
get it,
see that
though.
they're like, you're crazy. Why do you think that way? And now they're in their like 30-ish.
Yeah.
They're like, they're turned into me.
So there's a couple of things. There's one thing I want to tell you guys that happened to me this weekend. But then there's another thing. Like Juliana, when I tell her, when she asked me if she could take the golf cart wherever at night, I go, Juliana, I want you to go. I want you to go have a good time. I said, but when you're old and you have a daughter, you're going to understand the difference. And she gets it. So before we leave for Disney, there's the water got delivered, and it's all stacks of water in the front door. And that's usually Joey's job to put it away. So Tom brought it in the house because Tom came over while we were out of town, and the water's just sitting in the front of the house. So I said to Joey, do me a favor. While we're gone, put this water in the pantry, please. It's the only thing I'm going to ask you to do. Is put it in the pantry. I come home, the water is still there. I sent him a text. I said, Joe, I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed in you. I asked you to do one thing. Whenever you want something from me, I jump to help you out. I asked you to do one thing for me, and it's the one thing you didn't do. And he said, Dad, I was going to do it tonight. You specifically said you don't have to do this till Sunday night if you don't want to. And I did say that. And I must have apologized that half a dozen times to that kid already. I said, I didn't mean, you're right, and I'm wrong. I did say, I don't care if you do it Sunday night. Just get it done. And my wife did it before he got to do it, but that's not on him. I did tell him he had till Sunday night, so he was right and I was wrong.
And listen, everybody parents different.
Yeah.
I listen to Geo parent.
Yeah.
I parent very much like Geo.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And the difference between myself and you, I don't ask my kids anything.
Right.
Nothing.
You just expect it to be done?
Nope. I just tell them.
Oh.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. And we won't find out what's going to happen if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Because that's not an option.
That's not me. That's not. I'm not criticizing
That's,
you.
No. I know. But
Yeah.
that's the way. I wasn't. No, my parents didn't ask me squaruch.
Right.
And they didn't ask me what I want to eat. They at no time did either one of my parents give me $1 in my hand and say buy something. Never.
Yeah.
So I was very self-sufficient, but they didn't ask me anything ever.
I had a different upbringing, and now I'm in a different financial position than my parents were. So I always wonder, if I'm doing more harm than good, or because I think I got a pretty good balance of spoiling and teaching at the same time.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I mean,
no one's killed anybody yet.
No, and that's good. And in your defense, I don't think you need to defend. You have good kids.
Yeah.
Okay, that's half the battle.
They weren't just born that way. We had to make them that way.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I really early, my kids all worked at 16. They had one car between three of them.
Yeah.
And it was a jalopy. And I just that's the way it had to be. I looked around my neighborhood at all the spoiled ass kids, and I looked at my ex and I go, I don't want my kids to be that.
Yeah.
Because I hated that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they turn into that, I'm not gonna like my kids. So my kids are just a little bit different. They don't expect anything.
I understand it.
But they're grateful when you do something.
100%.
That's
For
the
the most part.
Right.
I
It's
think
the
they-
entitlement that is really uncomfortable.
And even at their age now, I look at them and I go, you know how blessed you were, and they all go, and they just know. They I hope you know, because I didn't give them everything, but they had everything.
Yeah.
They never wanted anything.
I try to. My daughter doesn't understand. My son does. Do you understand? When I went to Disney, we stayed at Howard Johnson's and we ate breakfast at the Howard Johnson's restaurant,
And we're happy.
and we were thrilled,
Blessed.
to death about
Absolutely.
it. And we went to Florida in September during my birthday, and for the special birthday, I got to go to Red Lobster.
Oh,
wow! Yeah,
You know, Red Lobster is one restaurant I've never been to.
You're not missing a thing.
I went from being too poor to too rich.
You missed it.
You missed it.
Your window closed.
Immediately.
Yeah,
And I
yes.
remember my parents taking me to Ponderosa.
Oh, yeah.
I think 3 times in
It
my
was
whole
great.
life, my parents took me out, literally. And I remember being so blessed to be in Ponderosa. And then I remember bringing my offensive line to Fleming's, and this one kid, Chris, great kid. Chris looks at me and he says, I've never had a steak before.
Oh, really?
And I go, you finna be messed up, dog. The first steak you ever eat was Fleming's.
Fleming's, yeah.
It's going downhill from here.
You
Good
may
luck
not wanna
judging
start
that.
there.
Hell
Yeah.
no. That's like the first girl you bang is J-Lo.
Yeah.
That's downhill.
This ain't Applebee's.
Let me grab a couple of these calls. Good morning, Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hey, good morning. How are you this morning, Mr. Calta?
Good, sir. What's happening?
Hey, I just wanted to ask you something. You know, I've been kind of pondering this. Do you think there's any humanity left in the world? And I mean by those that have compassion, heart, caring, understanding, and empathy of what somebody's enduring or going through.
I think there's way more than we give people credit for. I think people way more empathetic and way more willing to help out other people than you'll see on TV.
Yeah, well, I'm the guy that's got cancer.
Right.
Big John. I'm the net man.
Okay, we got you.
And my cancer is spreading.
That's terrible news.
I've been trying to get holistic and natural stuff, and I've had a lot of people talk a lot of talk, but they don't walk the walk.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't follow through with what they say. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in this world. I'll give you that.
Yeah, well, a lot of hypocrites too.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
What
They
can we
talk the
help you
talk,
out
but
with?
They don't walk that walk. I'm trying to get help on getting certain things because there's stuff that I found out that can fight the cancer.
Right.
But because the AMA and the pharmaceutical industry and the medical industry doesn't acknowledge it, insurance doesn't pay for it.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I'm looking to get it's called a RISE, and you can look it up, RISE generator. And it's an amazing device. It works off a sound wave.
Okay.
Now, it was proven back in the 1920s to fight cancer without destroying the good cells around it.
Right.
But unfortunately, the FDA doesn't acknowledge it.
Where
So,
does somebody
you
get?
know,
Where does somebody get something like this? Where are they available at?
Amazon.
Well, I'm sorry, Amazon. You say okay, and how much are they on Amazon?
$1,000 for the one I need.
Spell it again.
It's $900. It's $1,000.
No, spell it.
It's nine.
RIFE generator. I'm looking at them. They say mid-range portable ones, 2,200 to 2,300. But he says the one he's looking for is about 1,000.
Yeah, it goes up to 999.9 hertz. You know.
Yeah.
So.
You ever think about starting
unfortunately,
a GoFundMe?
Unfortunately, I don't have a bank account. Plus, I'm dealing with identity theft, so it's pretty hard. Yeah, so it's been rough, and a piece of my nose came out on Friday.
Oh boy!
So I go to see my ENT tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So to find out what's going on, I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Let me ask you a question. What are the hertz again?
99.9.
It's 999.99 hertz.
Okay, because I see several on here, but they're for significantly less hertz than what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's one in there that goes up to 999.99 hertz.
Okay.
The smaller ones aren't strong enough.
Right.
I need something that goes over 600 hertz because of the type of cancer that I have.
Well, I'll tell you what. If anybody out there is listening and they think they can help you out, or if you can figure out a way to start a GoFundMe, I can't be the one behind that. But if you could figure out how to do that, give us a call, and I will certainly help you. And if anybody has one of these or wants to pass it along or wants to gift it to John, feel free to contact us, and we'll put you two together. How's that?
Hey, I appreciate it because, I'm trying to fight this cancer, and, I'm trying to do my next, and I'm not going to quit,
No, and also I can't have listeners dying, sir. We need all the ratings we can get.
Yeah, well, I'm taking it one day at a time, and it's like right now it looks like it's going to rain, but I don't have any way of finding out whether it is going to rain.
That's right.
Because I don't have access to the internet and stuff. So, but I don't quit, Can I give out my YouTube channel?
Please do.
It's John, John, Paul, Paul, Gooch Jr. I posted a 5th video of my 3rd script that I'm working on. So, but you don't see handmade anymore. So it's a lost art.
Well, people
that's
can,
one reason why I'm trying to trying to do this next so that I can sell it to potentially get the stuff that I need.
Give it out again. JON.
JOHN.
Oh, sorry.
PAUL GOOCH Jr.
All right.
I also have a TikTok under the same name, John Paul Gooch J607. So.
All right. Well, hopefully that'll help out for you, sir.
If anybody wants to contact me directly, you can go to my Facebook. It's John Paul Gooch /Big John. John Paul Gooch Jr. /Big John.
What'd they do with that piece? Is there any way we can get that for the studio?
Actually, I got a photo of it, but I don't have the actual item. Right. But I've had a few pieces come out from the inside.
Right.
So,
John,
I tell you, it's no fun.
John, stay away from pepper. Please do not sneeze today. We don't need that.
Oh, no. I found that out on Friday at 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't breathe.
Oh.
I blew my nose. I felt something move inside.
All right.
So I blew my nose again.
Yep.
And it popped out.
Oh, Gooch.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, John. I wish you the best, brother.
Hey, I'm just taking it one day at a time. So, and if anybody's listening and you go to my YouTube channel, put in a comment where you heard it from.
Leave a guy a comment.
And my videos, a lot of my videos are only 3 minutes long.
Good. Keep them short.
Well, the thing is the attention span of most people is 30 seconds or less when they're scrolling.
I know. I stopped paying attention 5 minutes ago. Thank you, John.
Hey,
good luck, brother. Take it one day at a time.
I'm like a piece of your nose. You lost me a while ago.
I'm gonna hire him for marketing. He's a
look. I wish that I was the kind. People don't understand. He's not asking me for anything, but these things weigh on me. I wish I could just go buy this guy this machine and send it to him so that he can have it. If that's what's going to fix him, if that's going to help him, I would love to do something.
Somebody's going to help him.
Yeah.
What? Just from that phone call, somebody.
I hope so. What? I really do. There's somebody listening that has the means to just go out and buy one, or has a family member who had one or something. That'd be great.
I have a crazy story that I want to talk about. I don't know if we want to take a break.
Yeah, we got to take a break
because I just read a story and it's pretty wild. And it's a viral thing that's going on right now. It's involved with that.
Does it involve a squirrel? A raccoon with a hunchback?
No.
My father says thumbs up on Squadooch. It was a good term. Yeah, he likes it a lot. Yeah,
just for him.
All right, we'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Ian Beckel's in the studio with us. There was something I was just going to tell you, and I just lost my train of thought. It's raining outside. Carmen, have you seen outside?
I can see it from here.
I don't know what it's like over there, but it's black as night over here.
Okay, yeah, I can tell it's not sunny over here, but I can't see the sky.
It is rainy, and I feel like it's good. I feel like we need the rain.
We don't. We've had
But-
enough rain.
No, but I will say, like this morning, the heat is at a different
Yeah,
level.
it
I
is.
walked outside this morning and I got punched in the face.
Yep, you got brownie heat?
At 5 o'clock. Yeah. So, like yesterday, I didn't leave the house because it was excruciating. It's just too hot.
Too hot.
I don't like it.
So I came across this story, and this is one of those ones. Be careful if you're jumping on the latest viral video trend because something bad may happen.
Okay.
A woman who put out one of those Netflix documentary things. Have you seen that where they have the chair and they come walking out and it's
They
got the
act
music?
like yeah.
That they're going to make a documentary about them for whatever, you know.
No,
how-
I have never seen that.
It's like for when Netflix makes a documentary about me eating a whole sleeve of Oreos. Or something.
Okay, all right.
it's
Yeah, make it up.
And it just has like a sound, like the
Right,
trending
the music.
sound. Yeah.
So there's a woman who put one of those out, and the video got 18 million views on TikTok. And it said, preparing for Netflix drops a documentary about my soon-to-be ex-husband, who I just found out is a pedophile.
Oh, Jesus.
41-year-old Sarah Gilson was found deceased by police at her home in Oklahoma.
I didn't know the details of this, but I read the story.
Jeremy Sean Duffy is accused of breaking into his ex-wife's home and shooting her before taking his own life.
Oh.
Duffy, who is a youth basketball coach, was accused by a mom of kissing and touching her 15-year-old daughter. Duffy is allegedly invited the girl to his hotel room during a tournament trip. He's a youth basketball coach.
Right.
Gibson had recently filed a protective order against Duffy, who was ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from her. So she puts out this Netflix joke documentary video, a thing, whatever, about him being a pedophile. He breaks into her home, kills her, kills himself.
Oof.
Yeah.
I read the headline on that, Calvin, that youth pastor kills wife, and I didn't know why.
I heard you guys speaking on the pedophilia earlier.
Yeah.
And us allowing it. This is not a new thing, okay?
No.
Oh, no.
This goes back to the Greek time.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
Being in radio for as long as I was, I remember the Jerry Sandusky case, okay, in Penn State, and Larry Nassar at Michigan State.
Sure.
I remember vividly saying to everybody, is anybody reading it? Because that's not one person. That's a culture of people.
Yeah.
Because Jerry Sandusky was caught making sweet love to a young boy in the shower.
Right. They caught him.
Rhythmic slapping.
No.
I will never forget that.
That's what I'm saying. Rhythmic. So the coach went to Paterno and said, I heard rhythmic slapping. And then 2 years later, he was on the plane in Tampa with somebody else's little boy.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So Larry Nassar, they were bringing
Larry Nassar.
knew. Oh my God, everybody knew.
Larry Nassar, everybody knew, but I think the problem with him is that it was young girls, wasn't it?
Of course.
But I mean, like they were not
Gymnasts.
little girls. They were
16 and 15-year-old amazing athletes that were bringing to him so he could put his, he was gross.
Right. He was doing
gross.
things to them.
But we allowed it to happen, okay? Jerry Sandusky, his house was back to a playground.
Yeah.
He got caught dry humping a boy behind the stands. He got caught checking into hotels 1 mile from his house with little boys.
Yep.
Everybody, the janitors
knew it for years.
The janitors knew he was doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you brought up the Epstein file. Now, I've dug deep in that thing, everybody. That is deep now.
I don't know. I don't even want to say this as a hypothetical, but I would say if somebody in our circle, but is in our peripheral, was associated, I would want to cut them out of our life, but I would also want to expose them. I just feel like that is what I have in me. You know, if there was a guy at the radio station that's doing something and I know about it, I feel like I want to talk about it. I'd feel like I have to tell somebody.
I understand.
Yeah.
But the people in the Epstein file, okay, expose them, you go bye-bye.
Right, because there's too many high up people.
Because you'll be exposing everybody, and they'll just kill you.
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, that's
how it goes.
That's not a conspiracy.
There is a lot of people that, and I'm not saying necessarily janitors, but let's just take the janitors, for instance, that knew that, whatever, and they go, yeah, I don't want to lose my job. You're choosing I don't want to lose my job over their lives being ruined.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Also, I don't feel like I lose my job.
You never know, though.
I know, but I feel like Maybe I'm just in a little bit of position of power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't, but the janitor they may be
does,
like,
yeah.
hey, we got to get this guy out of here. He's accusing our guy of this, whatever. Or they know and they cover it up and stuff. Yeah, you never know.
But think about that. I think we all want to believe that we would say something. But for myself, okay, if I'm on a football team with 130 players and I know that coach may have done something and everybody else knows, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the one to go because you know what's going to happen to me? I'll just get cut.
Yeah.
And nobody will care.
Why didn't Paterno?
Because
was Sandusky that good of a coach?
No, he knew what was going on. That was what's happening.
Right, but like, why? If Paterno that early on found out about it, why didn't he go? Hey, we got to get this guy out of here.
There's no other way. He was okay because you just said if somebody in here, if somebody said I saw so and so doing this, you would end it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to be okay with it.
What was the documentary? Remember where it was older guys? It was guys, and it was guys whenever they were in college. In the doctors were doing
the
stuff.
athletes were getting molested by the college guys, and they were crying about it.
Yeah, it was a different college, and they were like, 19, 20 years old and stuff, and they didn't know what to do.
Do you think that's because, like I have been saying to Joey since he was 3 years old, anybody touch your wee-wee? Anybody touch your wee-wee? He's still now. He'll go to work. I'll come home. Anybody touch your wee-wee? Because I do it as a joke now, but I was so that if one day that happened, he would go, yes, a guy did. You know, I'd want him to know that it's okay for him to tell me for sure.
By the way, I'd like to point out you said they were crying about it because they were literally crying about it, not like,
no, they were physically crying. They were grown men.
I know, but the way that you said it, I didn't want it to be like, Mike was like, they were crying.
No, what I was saying, I remember the documentary, and they were grown men crying because they had been traumatized so badly.
Sure.
Yeah. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks they can't be in that situation, but I heard Terry Crews talking about what happened to him.
Yeah.
That's a weird situation now. If some executive goes and grabs you and you're like, whoa.
I don't want to lose this gig.
I mean.
And Terry Crews is on everything.
First of all, I cock my hand and I think as soon as I hit him, I'm never working in Hollywood again.
Yeah.
So I remember clear as day. I was probably about 12 years old or something. We were at the beach, and it was me and my brothers. It was our whole family, whatever. But there was this guy that we were hanging out with, and he was like, my older brother's age or whatever, this, that. And we were doing something, whatever, and then he held me down and got on top of me, and I was like, bro!
Yeah, right.
And pushed him out, and I go, that guy's a creep.
Something was off.
Yeah, something was going on with him, and I immediately was like, nope.
Nope.
I don't know. I think it's important you have these conversations with your kids when they're young. It's weird and as uncomfortable as it seems, but it's the only thing
you don't
want to
weird them out either, though.
You kind of want to give them a heads up, though.
I get it.
You want to give them a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware. There's creeps out there.
There's too many darn creeps out there. That's the problem. I need some advice, Galvin.
About?
Concert I'm going to see Rush at Madison Square Garden.
All right.
With the great JP.
You need t-shirt advice?
By the way, he was very nice to you on Friday. Gave you a whole segment. I thought he was very, very
nice.
nice.
I had to complain about it for 6 weeks.
Very nice. Is it okay, since you are the utmost authority on concert shirts?
Yeah.
Can I wear a Jimi Hendrix shirt at
Absolutely.
a Rush? Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah, you don't want to wear the shirt of the band that you're going to see.
I'm just checking.
You want to wear a shirt of a band that they would respect or they dig.
Yeah, but I can't wear like a Nas shirt at a Rush
Right,
concert.
yeah. Like I said the other day, I went and saw Chicago in Styx, and the guy was wearing a Suicidal Tendencies t-shirt. And I'm like, I love Suicidal, but that's the wrong t-shirt for that. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. There's
not approved.
There's no Venn diagram that those are connecting.
There were people giving me a hard time for wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt to Disney World yesterday.
Oh,
I thought it was the only place it's acceptable to wear.
I like a Mickey Mouse shirt.
Well, I knew the girls were wearing ears. I'm not wearing ears, so I just tried to play along a little bit.
Did they have ears for you that fit you?
Yes, I can fit in ears.
Like a yarmulke.
They do look a little small. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
The Medicine Man that joined you at Hooters last Friday.
Yeah, Medicine Man. What's going on? What's going on? Who cut your hair?
He did.
I had something. I had the last guy cut my hair. They cut it a little too short, and I didn't like it, And there was something.
You look like an ugly lesbian.
It will grow back quick.
You got ugly lesbian
But
hair.
by the way,
right
it
now.
just kind of sucked that it happened, like that, because I had some stuff that mixed in the shampoo. They put the wrong stuff in the bottle, and it made my hair tacky, and I had to cut it off.
I don't know about that. What did you think about sizing my dad up? You guys ready to fight at the Punch Out? You're both 75 years old?
Yeah, I don't know. We should fight or just be friends.
Well, yeah, you can still be friends, but for the Punch Out purposes, we're going to want to fight.
I don't want to jeopardize my lawsuits coming up, my injury. I fell in a ditch a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's true. You're still going through that, huh?
And it's still going through that. It's slow. There's like 3 corporations involved with it.
Wow. I hope you become a
It's like it's-
multimillionaire.
Yeah, that's
I hope I get something out of it.
I hope you become a multimillionaire, dude.
I know. My neck does still hurt when I turn it to the left.
Yeah. Well, be
My
careful.
head?
Be careful. Don't turn to the left unless you're on the bike.
I know. I got to stop every time I got a street. I got to stop and turn my bike and make sure there's nobody come behind me when I cross the road.
What band/movies did you see this weekend?
Oh yeah, The Odyssey is the great one that it's really fantastic flick. This in Dolby or IMAX.
Yeah,
it's superb.
See, a Medicine Man, I understand and I believe that. Mike Olivero, not really sure. Yeah.
I got to say one thing. Me and my friend Jeff did a review of it, and somebody pictured me in the Odyssey flick that I was fighting the Cyclops.
Somebody AI'd a
Cool
picture of
looking
you
poster
fighting Cyclops. I get it.
I thought for sure
It's pretty cool. It's very cool look in this picture. You know?
All right, I gotta go. Yeah. My phone stinks. You calling us on a cordless phone from 1997?
You say farting Cyclops?
That's what I thought he said. Yeah.
They say the Cyclops is the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the big one-eyed giant, big monster.
Mike got you on the way out.
You justified everything Gio said. He crop dusted and he said, oops.
Yeah. Old man, old boomer. Carmen, you farted in his chair.
No, you don't understand.
You
I didn't fart in my chair.
You farted in your chair.
I did not. I walked
You
by
got
your
up,
desk.
You farted in your chair. You got up. You farted right next to me. And I go, oh, and he goes, oops, and then he farted again as he tried to scurry out
I
the door.
don't believe I farted in the chair. I got up and I walked by Galvin. When I did, one escaped like an old man.
Yeah.
It left my pocket. And then once I started giggling from that, it made me fart 2 more times because giggling equals farts.
You got to work on your core.
Yeah,
You got to work on your core.
I wasn't really fighting it to hold it in. But I just didn't know it was going to escape like that.
Good news for Galvin, though. It doesn't smell. Doesn't smell.
Right?
No,
right?
not at all.
Weren't you guys pleasantly surprised?
No, not at all. It's disgusting.
It's like roses, Michael.
Patchouli.
I don't fart no hippies.
Don't you wish you're over here, Carmen? Hot dog rollers, Mike's crop dusting farts.
No, I am good. I will stay in this room by myself.
Yeah.
I'm sure once the hot dog cart is here, he's not going to fart more.
Exactly.
Joe,
Like
I'm
I-
excited.
We got to talk about fixins, Michael.
No.
Because I'm going
I
to tell
want
you
all
right
the
now. I'm going to
fixins.
tell you.
You guys are all going to get so fat.
Not true.
I'm not.
I know.
We're
I
getting
won't
turkey
either.
dogs.
I'm not
I'll tell you
kidding.
this, Michael. No ketchup. There is no ketchup.
No.
I don't know. Hot dog.
Okay. I
Doesn't
just
go
want
that way.
Kids?
I just want to start it off
What are we,
right.
Canadian?
Agree. Easy. Easy.
I don't know. I that's a little kid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
No
definitely not Canadian
No.
thing.
I'm a spicy brown mustard kind of guy.
Yeah,
we
Canadian,
do
I would
coleslaw.
imagine mayonnaise or something.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw or sauerkraut?
Maple syrup, I think. For
No, coleslaw.
Coleslaw?
Montreal's coleslaw. for
Really?
sure. With a steamed bun.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That
before.
is
So good.
sounds
yeah.
Is that a
the-
poutine?
No. A side of poutine, absolutely.
Yeah, that goes
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
That is a very territorial thing because that is not something that I've ever had before.
Well, you ever hear of Michigan?
Yeah, they do it there.
Well, the Michigan hot dog with the kind of the chili on it. That's
Yeah.
what we call it
Oh,
a Michigan.
Too much for me.
No.
Yeah,
oh, the
I
coney
don't-
dog.
Yeah, but we call it a Michigan.
Yeah, it's too much for me. I don't like. I don't like a meal on top of my meal.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
It is gonna be great.
It really is.
It's the most unhealthy show in America.
This is the most excited I've been in quite some time.
Bob
I
and
think we're going to
Tom.
get better guests because of this. That's what
You
I
might
think.
be right.
Yeah.
You might be right. Bob and Tom, or N Tom as that show is now, owns their own building. And I was always a little jealous of that. I'm like, that's nice. They own their own building and they have their own studio and their own sales department and all that. We have a separate studio, but we have our own hot dog roller. And I
Yeah.
think nobody can touch that.
I think we've made it.
Yep.
Everybody wants to build a studio in their garage now, but nobody's got a hot dog roller.
That's how you know you finally made
We
it.
finally made it to the top, Joe.
Every
Feel
time
good
I
about
see an omelet station, I think of you.
And I don't even eat omelet.
I know. Every time I'm like, Mike Calta be so happy right now.
Yeah.
An omelet station.
We got that one day. Just that one day.
One day, my
Yeah.
fault, and I had to eat an omelet even though I don't like omelets just because they made an omelet station.
John Brennan makes a great omelet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
learned
does.
that day.
A little flip and fold.
I refuse
I can
the
make
omelets.
a killer. I can make
You
a
did.
killer omelet.
Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how you doing? Quick question. Are you going to find a way to get Medicine Man on the cruise?
It's somebody that would have to be willing to take care of him and be
Yeah.
responsible for him. It's not that I don't want him to go on the cruise or I couldn't get him on the cruise. I need an adult that says, I will take full responsibility.
I'm sure someone will take a free cabin to the room with him.
That's not worth it to me. I don't feel like I should have to suffer financially in order for people to
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'll think about it, sir. But no, probably not. Mike Calta show. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, I'd like to comment on the roller dog things.
Please go ahead. You're live on the air. You're the last call of the day.
Oh, I'm live on the air.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I worked at a delership in Tampa, and we all chipped in for one of those roller machines, and that was the best thing we ever did. We had those things going constantly, and it was worth every penny of it.
All right. That's what we needed to hear, sir. Thank you very much.